My mind is so spectacular. Open up your aperture. You don't like the light that I be shining. Bitch, you Dracula. Southern draw vernacular. Flip you like a spatula. Knew that I was built to put this word up on my scapula. I've been on this road so long, my tires bald. I don't wanna text and no, I don't wanna call. Came in this shit running, bitch, I don't know how to crawl. We ain't never folding, I'm holding the highest car. Look, okay, grew up running post routes. Now I'm on the cash route. Better call the plumber, that boy spitting like a bass spout. All these bad women in this club, fuck is you mad about? Word to all my estheticians, boy, I'm about to lash out. Straight from St. John's to the east side. Jigging since a knee high. Watch the way I put on for my state, nigga, yeehaw. Respecting no everything. Crazy how I made it to the league from the bleach eyes. Boy, my shit hair wrong. Black, rich, and bare arms. Smoking on that yogi, this shit stronger than some bare arms. Goku, I'm in rare form. You cannot prepare for him. When I swing, it's like a carnivore. This shit ain't fair for him. Brought intellect back to this rap shit. You niggas need chapstick. Shit been dry for way too long, and I'm the matchstick. You niggas Nickelodeon me. I'm more like Cap Nick. Cap a nigga, throw him in front of me. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said it, I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. About to blow like we just lit the fuse. We double dutch into this dough, I get this shit in twos. Push the button, get it started, put that shit in cruise. A little dust up on his heart, I barely get to use. A fool flatters himself, a wise man flatters the fool. Man, I just came to get it started like mechanics with tools. Cause in my hood, if you don't pack a tool, you planning to lose. These young boys deserve Oscars, they be acting a fool. A couple loose screws, but they hammer accurate. Ooh, I know some niggas stuck on drugs and manufacture it too. School of hard knocks, we all got our bachelor's. Food, no cap and gowns, but we all had the master. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said it, I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. I'm lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Say she don't smoke, but she always smoke with me, yeah. Backwards in the air, back up in the ovaries, yeah. All my ops, they stay running like they over easy. Even my masseuses can't just get too close to me, yeah. Shout out to Next. Soon as the ink dry, we count out the checks, yeah. I never flex. I bought up a business, you bought up a section. I'm at the top of my class, yeah. Y'all never learned from your lessons. Skywalker gave me the force, yeah. Turn this into an obsession, yeah. I couldn't wait on the team, cooking shit up with just me rowing play, yeah. Things never are what they seem, but we know the facts, yeah. Charging that shit to the game, but now I pull up with a battery pack, yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and we can just leave it at fact. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Big bro, why they call you big bro? Every time we hit the bank, we deposit zip codes. Well connected with the streets like we out in Skid Row.
Welcome to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. We are back in action. I got my boy Rick, my right hand man, my guy. We back at it. It feels good to be here. We definitely have to do this Sunday show with my dog Rick. Let's go ahead and get you in here, man. How you feeling? We back on the duo. Let's talk about these playoffs, man. But personally, how you doing right now, man?
Man, look, to everybody out there, make sure you're drinking your water and your lemon tea because your boy Rick got COVID, y'all. And I know I don't look like it, but they gave me some strong medicine. Hey, I've been having COVID for a week, man. So I've been isolating in the house. But make sure when y'all out there, you got your mask on, you wearing your gloves, you taking care of yourselves. But I feel decent. They got these strong steroids on me. So I feel it, but I don't feel as lightheaded as I was. But it's all good, man. Make sure y'all being safe. BJ, how you feeling?
Shoot, man, I can't call it. Actually, for me right now, I've been, not been sick, thank God. So I definitely hope my boy gets better. But I'm doing great. You guys been knowing I've been, ripping and running around. Haven't been live as much, but we back at it now. I know a lot of people kind of been waiting to see when we're gonna go live, but we are live today. We're in the conference finals in the Western and the Eastern Conference. So we're gonna have to do a live. We're gonna talk about these playoffs from start to finish so far, what we've been seeing from different teams. And let's get it going, man. It's been a minute. So, Rick, I just want to get to this, first in general before we get into any series. Is the playoffs? What has it been looking like for you as far as physicality? Just the excitement. What have you been kind of give this grade of the playoffs this year so far?
Man, I'm gonna give these playoffs an A+, bro. And the reason why I say that is because, like you just mentioned, I love when the refs let these men play. That's what I grew up in. That's what I grew up watching. It's almost like the NBA was like listening to us a little bit. It's like, yo, quit calling these little ticky-tack, little pathetic fouls. Like, man, look, let them go out there and hoop and kind of decide the fate of the game for themselves. And quite honestly, that's why I don't complain too much. Because, yes, is there bad plays, bad calls, or maybe calls they miss? Sure, but that's any day of the week, man. You're not going to catch everything. But when the refs are letting you play the way that they letting them NBA players play right now, bro, to me, it's really no excuse, man. All you got to do is go out there and play and want it more than other team right now. And so I've been loving the NBA, man. It's been exciting. Shout out to the Knicks, man. All the Knicks fans out there. Y'all on the roll right now. You know what I'm saying? I want San Antonio to win, but I got to show love and give flowers to the Knicks. Y'all are killing it right now. And then when it comes to the Spurs, y'all, hey, Wemby, we're going to need you to get you. We're going to need that 40 points, man. We're going to need that 50. We're going to need something. You know what I'm saying? We're going to need you to play like you usually do, Alien. And when it comes to OKC, congrats on the win, but the show is not over. The journey over. So remember, y'all, we got a game tonight, 7 o'clock Central Time. Make sure y'all tune in, man. What do you think about the NBA this season?
Before I give my thoughts on so far about the playoffs, let me for my manners, I gotta go through the comments and kind of just kind of let people in. Danny Berry Sports Highlights. Hey, happy Sunday to y'all, man. Happy Sunday to Danny Berry Sports Highlights. David Rosca, ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Happy Sunday, salute, bro. And we got him saying Kawhi should be traded. We're gonna do that for another live. Clippers ain't even in this, not even in the mix. So we going past that right now. Ken Guy Handles, he said, LOL, the Clippers fleeced the Pacers and the Cavs, dumping their weight and getting young players and picks. You talk about that, in the offseason. Miles said, BJ, you smoke? I ain't know. No, I don't smoke. That's one of my guys on the track. I don't smoke. I don't cigarettes, none of that weed. I don't do none of that. So
that was putting the bars in there, y'all.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. But yeah. Anyway, we got that out the way. Y'all, like I said, hit the like button, share, subscribe, donate, whatever y'all choose to do. But most importantly, lay back and enjoy the show. So as far as the playoffs go, this playoffs, Rick, I gotta give this, I would say a B plus, because I still think there's another gear they can get to. Physicality is definitely there. Excitement, definitely there. Upsets, definitely there. But I just think I would like to see how this plays out. I think there's going to be another gear. There's going to be another big surprise by the time this whole thing is over. So that's the only reason I give this a B right now, because I think there's going to be something else coming in the mix, in weeks to come. But I've enjoyed pretty much the entire playoffs. I've enjoyed just high impact basketball. I'm starting to see defense being played more. I'm liking that. I'm not seeing teams just going there, just walking on the court, walking into the lane, getting easy baskets. Teams are playing hard. Teams are playing physical. Teams are trying to get out there, win. So that's all you can ask for, is the effort to be there. But let's get into the first story. We got to talk about the New York Knicks, the hottest team in the Eastern Conference. In the NBA, they have won 11 straight games in a row. And bro, the Knicks, I was covering them during the season, up until February, and I said this team wasn't going to be able to win a championship under Jalen Brunson, and he has basically flipped my thinking because of not just his game, but how he's actually bought into the team. And you made a great point. In that Atlanta series, they did something very different. They took the ball out of his hands and they started using Karl Anthony Towns, and they started using more ball movement to enhance everybody so everybody could eat. And since then, they have won this crazy 11 streak. So go on and give your expertise on the Knicks and the Cavs. Give your expertise on both teams and what you see.
Well, look, first of all, man, the Knicks are playing. You could tell that they're playing not only to win, but they're playing together. And what I mean by this, if you look at, I'll pick a couple teams from NBA history. Like when you look at the chemistry of like the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan and Ginobili and Tony Parker. You know, when you look at the mix of how the Suns were back in 06 with Nash and Amari Stoudemire and Sean Marion, if you kind of just look at the chemistry, the Knicks have that DNA right now. And what I mean by that is it's like even if, let's say, you start to notice Brunson is kind of off, right? Or you start to notice that Bridges is kind of off, which he really hasn't been off. Or if you notice that, you know, Hart or Anunoby, like they're not really like on the top of their game. It doesn't really matter because you start to pick up that the other players start coming into play and getting them back into it. It's kind of like, you know, you're as strong as your weakest link. So that's kind of the vibe they're giving me right now. And I'm not going to lie to you, when you can play together like that on any level, you usually will be successful. I don't really see too many breakdowns with them. And that's why they're being so successful. But one thing that I'm really pointing out, I'm looking at the Knicks. I like the way, even though Bronson is killing, like we see that, I really like the way Bridges is playing. I like the way Anunoby is playing. I like the way Hart is playing. Shamet last night, I mean, I don't know where, like, he just came off the bench, like, just snapping. So, I mean, I don't know what the Knicks are doing. I don't know if they're meditating, going out on team, you know, adventures together. Whatever they're doing, they got to keep doing it, man, because they are really playing well together. Now, when it comes to Cleveland, I'm going to tell you right now, BJ, ain't no way James Harden playing 40 minutes and 55 seconds, and he only got 19 points. And out of them 19 points, my man up here, 8 for 15. Like, I don't know if he was in the mindset of being a contributor or whatever he was trying to do, but he really needs to play like the Rockets, James Harden. He needs to be more aggressive, especially on defense, but he already should know that. Mitchell, I think he's getting a little gas. Harden probably getting a little gas too, BJ. I mean, they look a little tired out there. I'm not sure, but they need to figure it out. And then Mobley and Allen, they trying their best. You know, they can only do so much, you know, but they're going to need to run off of Mitchell and Harden. So I don't really know what to say for them. I'm kind of looking at them like, I think the Knicks are just overpowering them. I think they look tired to me when I physically watch them. And if they don't, like Stephen A. Smith said, if you don't want it, don't even show up. Because to me, that's how they kind of playing. They're kind of playing lackadaisical. They're kind of taking a lot of plays off, leaving, you know, people like Hart and Anunoby and Towns wide open on the key. So that tells me as a basketball player, you winded. You tired. So that's what I see out of them, BJ. What do you see out of those two teams?
So what I want to do is I want to kind of go and kind of, you know, push back basically on something that Donovan Mitchell said. He said something in a interview speaking about how game one, they lost their momentum. So I want to actually let y'all kind of hear what Donovan Mitchell had to say about, you know, what the loss was, and, you know, in that game three. So I'm going to go ahead and put that clip real quick, and I'm going to give my analysis on what I think about it, because I think it's going to give a lot of insight on where the Cavs are and what went wrong. And yeah, let's get about a minute and 30-second clip. So let's go and listen to this.
I mean, we did it to ourselves. We did it to ourselves. So we can't be mad now.
did it to ourselves. Did you have concern about heading into the series about coming off 2-7-game series?
Not at all. I mean, we were up 20 in game one, so like, if we win game one, I don't think you guys are asking these questions, right? Like, I think ultimately we're missing shots right now. We had an opportunity to close at home in game 6, which would have given us 3 days off after game 2 of this series. We didn't do it. So everybody can point to the 3.5 weeks of every other day, but we had an opportunity to close it and we didn't. So this is where we're at, and we have an opportunity to get one on Monday and then go back to New York and get one there and come back here. So that's where the mindset is.
How do you get your legs under you when you're playing every other day still in this series?
You figure it out and get ready for Monday, and then we'll get ready to go to New York.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you, bro, when you hear that from Donovan Mitchell, because I want to get your opinion on what he said, because this was post game after yesterday's game, and he reflected on game one, and obviously they were up by 22 points in the fourth quarter, and they let that lead go, I think, in a matter of 6 minutes. So once they lost that game, I felt like the body language was automatically kind of taken out of them. They were walking to the back room. They were walking to the locker room, looking like they were defeated already. And when you have a loss like that and you're up and you lose that game, it becomes more of a mental thing where it's like, damn, like we just let something slip where we don't know if we can beat these guys. So when you hear Donovan Mitchell say that, what goes through your head?
I mean, one thing I will start off by saying is I'll never try to figure out what another man is in their head about. Like basically whatever you say, I'm gonna pretty much believe, right? It came from you. So what I will say this, one thing he did say in this interview that I really circled on is he said we were up by 20, and then basically we let it go, and that was our opportunity to basically get some time off and rest. And BJ, what did I say? He said every other team got time to rest, but we decided to not win, and then we had to pretty much play all these extra games and not get any rest time. So what did I say in the beginning of this panel? I said, I don't know. They look a little tired. They look a little like, they're just kind of walking around out there. And he alluded to that when he said that. So even though I don't know the man personally, I can see with my own eyes watching the game, I know when you're tired. And here's the thing. If I know you're tired, the Knicks know you're tired. And the Knicks did get some rest. So at the end of the day, I'm going to agree with him when he said, hey, that's on us, because it is on you. Y'all had the opportunity. Y'all let the opportunity pass for whatever reason. You know what I mean? I don't know all those men. They could have stuff going on at home or whatever, but you're supposed to be in a moment when it's game time, and you let it go. And like I said, I'm standing here watching these games, and I'm like, these dudes are tired. But like I said, I'm not the problem. It's the Knicks. The Knicks know you tired. So, hey, man, if they found the Achilles heel, the Knicks about to cut it right out right now, bro. So that's what I think about what he said. But what do you think about what he said?
The Knicks, and see, I'm gonna say this. You brought up a good point. The Knicks, they seem to have the mindset like they're not allowing this team to even get no life. You talk about 11 straight wins in a row. They sweep Philly, and then they're about to on the brink of sweeping Cleveland. And their style of play and how they've been playing, like some of the numbers, I'll go ahead and put some of the stuff up that we saw. So they beat them 121-108 yesterday on their home floor. And it seemed like every single thing the Cavs tried to do, the Knicks just said, go and get back down. You guys want to make a run, we're going to make a shot. I mean, everyone contributed on the team for the Knicks. If you look at their box scores, you got everybody in double figures in the starting five. You got Landry Shamet coming off the bench with 14 points. Jalen Brunson with 30. Mikal Bridges with 22. Josh Hart with 12. Karl-Anthony Towns with 13. And OG Anunoby with 21. And when you listen to them, when they speak in the press conference, Jalen Brunson speaking and saying, I just want to win. I don't care about being a star. You look at Karl-Anthony Towns. He wants to win. Mike Brown wants to win. Josh Hart, we know he wants to win. He don't care about shots. He don't care about who gets the touches. He going to do the dirty work. He's going to go out there and get rebounds, dive on the floor, all the stuff that does to build a championship team. So with those ingredients, you guys can see why the Knicks are being able to prevail the way they prevail. They're playing for each other. And we've done this before. When you can see a team that plays for one another, they don't care about who gets the credit. They don't care about who gets the wealth. It's about a collective group and trying to get a collective goal. And that's what you guys are seeing with the Knicks. With the Cavs, I'm going to be honest, bro. I still think there's some individual play. Donovan Mitchell, as great of talent he has been throughout, his career, he's been in the league. This, I think, is his 9th season. This is his first ever conference finals. He would, if he goes down in this series, and some people ain't talking about, this will be his 3rd time losing against Jalen Brunson. Now, Jalen Brunson, I think Donovan Mitchell's a more individual, spectacular player than Jalen Brunson. Jump higher, quicker, can score just as better. He's more. He has all the tools to be better than him. But so why can't he ever get over the hump against this guy? It's because Jalen Brunson understands winning basketball. Not saying no shot at Donovan Mitchell here, but when you look at those two teams, and the reason I put that out there, you got Jalen Brunson leaving one team, you got Donovan Mitchell leading another. You got James Harden, who we know has had his playoff, over things in the postseason in Game 7s. He's had his shortcomings. That's your other leader, and you're expected to beat a team against the Knicks, who seem to have toughness, grit, and winning intangibles. Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson, they played and won 2 championships in Villanova. That's chemistry. That's like me, you, and Jeff playing with each other.
Didn't I say that? It looked like chemistry out there.
They got nothing but chemistry, and they playing with one another. I just think with Cleveland, they have talent, but the individual play of certain guys, I think, will not win. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, they're great pieces. Max Strus, a great piece. Darren Schroeder, a great piece. But your 2 top guys, I think, are more individual players rather than actually team. They're still in that mindset. I got to score, and not doing the other things. They're not playing defense. Are you getting the extra possessions? It's foreign to them. They used to be in the show. They're not used to actually playing and getting shots taken from them and say, hey, Max Strus, you got the hot hand tonight. I'm going to let you shoot 20 shots. I'm going to go ahead and play defense on Brunson. I'm going to play defense on Karl-Anthony Towns. They don't have players like that. Meanwhile, the Knicks got a Josh Hart that will play defense. You got Mikal Bridges that will play defense. You got an OG Anunoby that will play defense and do the little things. And go on the other side, they can also score too. You need me to get 20? I'll get you 20. I can get you 25. But I'm going to go on this other side and do the little stuff to actually contribute to winning. So that's essentially what I see in that series, bro. It's just you got one team who's you together, you got one other team that's just individual.
BJ, let me ask you a question because I want to see your input on this. Do you kind of think that Mitchell and Harden are they're not, utilizing Mobley and Allen enough? Because sometimes when I watch the game, I'm like, these big dudes run together, they hustle with the team, they clean up a lot of stuff, they're everywhere. I feel like they can use them a lot more. Like I would tell you what I was expecting this series. I was expecting to see an alley-oop highlight every damn game. That's what I was expecting with them 2 on the floor. Like if you really utilize them, because they move, man. Them dudes run and jump everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, ain't no way I'm gonna be out there with dudes like that. And I don't got about 20 assists, just throwing it around the rim.
Bro, you made a great point. I didn't even think about that because. And I'm gonna answer that question. The answer is yes. But with Jalen Brunson, he didn't touch the ball for the first 2 possessions for the Knicks yesterday. And I've seen over certain games, he won't even touch the ball. He won't even touch it, or he won't take a shot. And it's all good. For the Cavs, it's like if Donovan Mitchell has to shoot the ball, or James Harden has to shoot the ball, or they can't function. I think they need to run the offense more through Evan Mobley. And when I say running it through him, I'm not talking about you got to shoot. Like, let this man touch the ball. He can shoot threes. He can shoot mid-range. He's athletic as hell. He's mobile. You should be using him the same way you use Karl-Anthony Towns. And when you did that, you started racking up wins. Not that the fact Donovan Mitchell ain't talented. It's not the fact that James Harden isn't talented. We know who they are individually. But a team aspect in this situation, when you have guys that are that talented, that are wings, that are bigs in a league like this, utilize those guys. They're skilled. They're athletic. Utilize those guys to give the defense something else to look at. So it's they have the players. Cleveland has the players to do to make this an interesting series. You should not be down, or you should not be getting on the verge of getting swept. That's on coaching too. Kenny Atkinson made a horrible decision in game one not to call a timeout when the momentum was swinging in New York. That's why they gave that 22-point lead. And then in the postseason, in the post game, he comes back and says, "Well, I like to hold on to my timeouts." What? Your team is losing the lead, and you want to hold on to the timeout and let them keep getting their ass kicked? No, that's why I say the game plan of the coaching and the game plan of the players and how they implement. Like, I mean, that's why they are where they are. They're not. It's not a talent thing, at least in my opinion. So
it's not a talent thing, BJ. I mean, like you said, Strus, Merrill. I've seen, especially in that 76ers series when they were playing and they, playing better than what they are now. When they were playing a little bit together, you could tell everybody was out there just wanting to win. I mean, they have the pieces, man. That's why I was asking, do you think, Mobley and Allen? I just can't understand the world where, because that's what me and used to complain about, BJ, back in the day. If we just had some big dudes to run with.
Yes.
Some big dudes. And then Cleveland had what we always wanted. You got two big dudes literally running with you. There is no way they shouldn't have 20-25 double-double. Like, they should be your double-double towers. And then on top of that, that doesn't mean you don't play. That means that you still have 25, 30 points on top of that. Like, it should just be a field house of buckets, man. Like, them big dudes run. Like, Allen and them be jumping from the other side. I'll be like, damn, they athletic. But it's like they're not being utilized enough, man. And one thing I want to point out with Kenny Atkinson, man, he made a comment. He said, and that's not verbatim, I'm going to speak around it, where he said that, what did he say? Something like Harden is, we had him, like, he got us out the
good defender.
Round. Yeah, like, look, I understand respecting people. I get it. Like, you respect people, but look, at the end of the day, if you're not performing, something has to change. And it can't, and here's another thing, it can't just come down to, always the coach too. It's like that got to be an inner thing on defense, and then your teammates got to start talking. Because, I mean, BJ, you're around NBA players more than me. I don't know if you notice if there's more of a, we can't say nothing to this guy because he's that guy, or because of what he did back in the day. Like, we still got to show him respect from 10 years ago. But we're here today, bro. Like, I don't care about you winning no championship back then, or if you got to a conference finals 5 years ago. Like, we in the right now. So if you can't be what you were 5 or 10 years ago, hey, man, sit down. Like, no, you can't be afraid of your player. I don't care what he did. Like,
and that's exactly what you hit on the money. The players, and it's not just what they did; it's about how much money they make. They're like obligated to play these dudes. So if you making $40 million, Harden making $40 million, he's obligated to kind of play him. He's kind of with his hands tied, but also you're actually also not, because everybody can see the deficiencies of, bro. They ran 11 straight. It's 11 straight plays in game one for Jalen Brunson to ISO James Harden. That's a 2-minute highlight. That's crazy for you to just get ISO'd over and over. Like, come on, man. Everybody in the arena knows that this dude should not be on the court. You're a liability to your team, and you're part of the reason why you lost. So, you're right. It's about the name, but it's also about how much money they make. And coaches are scared to coach these stars, man. It's a star league. But Mike Brown, he ain't scared to coach. He benched Karl Anthony Towns.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Mike Brown don't give a damn.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like I said, I'm not in a positions, but I just feel that if you entrusted me with a position, you put me as head coach, to me, that gives me the authority to be the head coach. So I don't give a damn who you are. If you playing like trash, we're going to be arguing on the bench for all I care. Because I'm not going to keep you out there And then I got to go answer at the press conference. Well, Coach Masters, well, why didn't you take, Harden? What did you say to Harden? I said Harden. I set him down. We talked. He got a little upset. He walked to the back. If I get fired for that, cool. I wouldn't care. But I tell you what, people will respect it.
Yeah,
They be
man.
like, yo, Masters got fired, but hey, Masters don't play. That nigga.
Hey, you see your boy was like, man, yeah, Harden's a good defender. He can play defense. I'm like, I turned the TV off when I heard that. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Harden don't play defense.
You can tell me if I'm lying. What was Hard was doing this? He was like he'll let Bronson run past him and then scoot up behind him like this.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is he doing?
He don't want to get down and dirty, man. But Harden used to play D. Remember in OKC, he used to play D. He ain't played D since he left Houston. Since he gone Houston, man. He don't want to play defense. He don't feel like he's obligated to play defense.
Man, look, when you said OKC, I think we were still kids. Like
we was.
I think we was teenagers. Like, damn,
yeah, man.
Hey, oh shit. Oh.
Yeah, man. But let's go to a series that actually plays defense, and that's the Thunder and the Spurs, man. Hey, very, very high impact games. I've been talking my 2 cents about the last few days. I know, Rick, you have your thoughts about it. What you think of this series, and just kind of piggyback what we kind of talked about before the show. What are some of the key points of the series that you see why it's going the way it's going? And what are the adjustments you feel for either team can make to really either get ahead for the Thunder, or the Spurs can come back in the series by getting this dub tonight? Let me hear it.
Look, man, it's like I told you before the show. Wemby has to always go for that 30 plus, 12, 15, maybe even 20. Like, he has to be Wilt Chamberlain. He has to. Even when his team plays decent or good, he still has to, because the difference is that OKC has a bench that comes out here and starts tearing up the flow. Like, even now, mind you, I do believe that the Spurs, they have, what I've been watching these last 3 games, BJ, is that I think OKC has them in the bench department. Like, the first game I really couldn't tell. The second game, it was kind of like, because it's being overshadowed by some things. But this third game, it made me realize OKC has a bench. It seriously has a bench, bro. Because what was it? They had 75 points. Like, they even made like a history check. So
yep, 75.
You got people coming off the bench playing the starters. So if Wemby is going to be the key ingredient. He's going to be the key ingredient. He needs to hit those games where he's hitting 30 plus and double doubles, and maybe even sprinkle 5 or 6 blocks. Like, he has to be Wilt Chamberlain in this series. To me, that's really the way his team is really going to elevate, because his team's going to play with him. They play when he's sitting down. So he has players that are going to dog out with him, but he's going to have to be the top dog. And BJ, you mentioned this to me before the show. He was like, well, he was efficient. I agree. He was like, and he really couldn't get too many shots up like he normally do. I agree. But what I did respond to that was, you still got to have a switch in you, that you got to look at the shot clock. You got to look at the board, and you got to have a mindset of, okay, I need to turn it on now. Because mind you, he doesn't have the luxury of a SGA where you have a bench that can come out and hit 75 points. He doesn't have that luxury. So SGA can actually be more patient and take more time when he needs to turn it on and turn it off. But Wemby, he has to turn it on. And if his team starts to slip, he has to know when to turn it back on. Because I get it. He's a team player too. He's going to get his guys involved. He's going to do what he got to do. But he's going to have to just play a smidget harder to keep his guys into it and to keep the team into it, because anytime a bench can come out and hit set and drop 75, and the starters that night, BJ, the starters on OKC, I don't know what was happening. They was probably having a game, but when you can rely on your bench like that, man, that takes a lot of pressure off of you, right? And what I'm not gonna say that's gonna happen every night, but what that did show me, BJ, is that OKC has a nice bench. And so that should be telling Wemby, I have to come out here and murder. Like I'm talking about from start to finish. So I have to come out and go nuclear. Like he doesn't have a choice, right? So when it comes to what the Spurs need to do, keep playing how you playing, but Wemby needs to turn into Lil Wilt. You know what I'm saying? He's way efficient. You know what I mean? He needs to be Wilt Chamberlain, bro. He needs to come out and be that killer. And then when it comes to OKC, I mean, the only thing I really could say from this last game is the starters need to wake up this next game. They just need to wake up because the last game, I don't know where they was at. So luckily the bench was there to help them out and save them out of that mud. But, you know, that won't always be the case sometimes. So that's one thing I got to say on the OKC Thunder is that the starters got to figure something out. They was asleep.
Yeah, everybody was asleep except what's his face, Jalen Williams and what's his guy, Alex Caruso. Man, Alex Caruso off the bench is hell. But I want to show you what with Wemby, which I agree with. He needs to be more aggressive. He said after the game on what was that Friday? Here's what he said in terms of what he thinks he needs to do better in his performance. I don't know if you got a chance to catch this clip, but I'm gonna play it right now.
I feel like I have trouble making my teammates better right now. If that's what I should do better. My shooting splits aren't terrible. I need to be more of a team player.
Now, Rick, I played this for a reason. You say Wemby needs to drop 30. We can't be doing this 25, 15. Nah, we got to get 30, Wemby. We can't be doing this 25, 15. So when you hear Wemby say that, what is that?
So look, when I hear Wemby say that, I'm getting into a basketball player mindset. Maybe because mind you, me and you don't see what he sees. He doesn't talk. We don't talk with the guys like he does. So maybe the guys talk in the locker room, talk, you know, in private. Maybe some of them feel some kind of way. I'm not sure. But Wemby has to realize that being the leader, being the king, things of that nature. What did Kobe Bryant say, BJ, me and your favorite player? Sometimes being a leader is a lonely ass road.
It's lonely. It's lonely.
It's lonely. I get it. I get where that's coming from. There had to have been conversations. There had to have been maybe a little fussing amongst them. But at the end of the day, bro, if we gonna win, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Again, I'm going to turn back to it. SGA doesn't have to worry about that. But here's another thing SGA had to do before this point. He was dropping 30 plus before we got into the playoffs.
Yes.
It's happened before we. So now his team is at a point to where he could kind of take a step back. But that's only if your team can allow you to do that. I'm pretty sure if Scottie Pippen and the rest of the Bulls were dropping 20, 30 points apiece, Mike wouldn't need 30, 40 points. He could just score 15. He wouldn't need to do all that. I think he has a high enough IQ to understand that. So my point is Wemby has to realize, regardless of what's being said, regardless of how somebody feels, sometimes you don't even got to talk to your teammate. Just go out there and play. Look at the last game y'all lost after y'all win this one and say, look, when I scored 35, 15 rebounds and 5 assists, yes, bro, your 18 points and 5 rebounds helped. But look, when you did it in this game and I only dropped 26, we still lost by 5 or we still lost by 10. So right now, y'all as a group need me to be this. Like sometimes you got to sit people down. Y'all need me to be this because if I'm not this, we're losing by 13. We're losing by 5. We're losing by it. To me, it's just 1 + 1 = 2. And if you can't understand that, and again, going back to the Knicks and showing them love, it doesn't matter who's doing what. But if y'all want me to contribute more, if y'all want me to kind of sit back like SGA can do, because his team is playing very well, especially the bench, then y'all gotta come with it to where I can do that for you. Because if not, then we're gonna be losing games we shouldn't be losing. And now people looking at me like, we know you can do more, Wemby. He knows he can do more. But that's where them tough conversations got to be had. But I know where he's coming from. That's the locker room talking. He's hearing something.
And I want to address this too. He averaging 25 for the season, which is like rounds out the top 10, which is very good for a scorer. And then you look at this games of this series. The only game they won is when he, like he said, Rick, he dropped 41 points. They need him to drop 41 points, and it showed like they got the win. I'm not sure if that's going to happen again in this series, based off of how Wemby has been throughout the entirety of the season. He's not a guy that puts up a lot of shots. In order for him to like be able to score 40, it means he must have had like a easy, time, getting his stuff up. But I don't see Wemby the type of person or player that's going to push the issue like a Kobe Bryant or somebody of that ilk. He's the one that's going to, let the game come to him. If he sees something, he's going to take advantage of it. If he don't, he's going to try to be a team player like he said. And also, they made the adjustment. We all talk about the adjustment OKC made. They got physical with him. They're pushing him. They're holding him. They're forcing him to do something different. You're not just going to come into the lane and just, be 7'20" and just dunk on all of us. You're going to have to feel this elbow. Let me taste this elbow real quick in the ribs. Let's take this elbow in the in the forearm or something. Isaiah Hartenstein, come over here. Lou Dort, come over here, and so on and so forth. Alex Caruso. They're going to be making it hard for Wemby to be effective. And now it's his opportunity to show, okay, yeah, you want to do that, but it doesn't matter. You want to see what Wilt would have done? Wilt would have not cared about any elbows from a guy a foot shorter than him. Shaq ain't care about no elbows from a guy a foot shorter than him. My force, you have to worry about more than your force against me. I'm the bigger player. I'm the 7'5" alien, the beast. So, with that being said, Wemby dropping 40, I don't see it. Dropping 30, yeah, maybe. But you got to look on the other side. I got to go to a comment. My man C-Dub, he said, well, the only reason SGA ain't dropping 30 because they doubling and he just making the right read. That's what I'm saying. If you put SGA on the island, because the way they got to do it, they got to make a choice. The Spurs got a choice to make. Either they got to actually double Wemby or double SGA. But the problem, if you double, this coach that surrounded this team, this guy was a bunch of shooters now. Caruso, McCain, Case and Wallace. These guys are shooters. So if you double him, somebody's going to be open. Jalen Williams can shoot. They're a big guy with the braids. The lights can do. He can shoot. So if you double SGA, he's like, all right, cool. I'm just going to throw it over here to one of my shooters. And they can let them shoot the ball. And then eventually, you're going to finally get the message. If you double me, I'm going to make the right read. I'm going to score the basket. But you don't want SGA on the island either. So if you put him on the island, you probably going to be like, he going to probably get 30, 35 points. And so, like, at what point it just becomes to the point where, like you said, bro, OKC just the more balanced, well-equipped, experienced team, and San Antonio might need to taste, some defeat before they start winning and actually becoming a very dominant team. If you look at their bench, I mean, my goodness, Jalen Williams off the bench for OKC, 18 points. Alex Caruso, 15 points. Jared McCain with 24 points. Case and Wild with 11 points. They doing this without J-Dub and AJ Mitchell. So, in my eyes, I'm like, damn, you really don't even need those two. Not in this series, because the Spurs, they're not really forcing. They don't have the answers to the test, and I kind of blame the coach a little bit with that. He's getting out coached, but this is a championship team, and I think a lot of people looked at the season and said, okay, they're going to do the same thing in the playoffs to this team. And OKC said, yo, we were coasting. We're a championship team. We know what time it is. We know the moment. So that's what I say about that.
DJ, I'm going to finish by saying this. And all your points, you made very good points. I'm not even going to try to rebuttal of them, but I got to go back to what I started with, man. You just mentioned Caruso, McCain, Williams, Wallace, these bench players, 18 points, 24 points, 15 points. Okay, and we know that SGA has the ability to drop 30, 35 on you. We understand that. Yeah, he's getting double, but he's 9 points less, but then he raises up in the assist, department.
Yeah.
Do that. So basically all you're doing is transferring power. Instead of going in one area, is balancing out in another area. So my thing is this. What does the Spurs have to do? What I've been saying, and I'll use another cross reference. When the Bulls couldn't make it past the Pistons, Jordan had to get in the weight room, and when they start doing that bad boys fouling, what did he do? He went straight to him. He came straight at him because Jordan understood, if I play like I did last time, I'm not going to win. And what am I trying to say, everybody? He played like a champion. I got to get through this. I got to figure it out. Let me go to another player. Shaq fouls out. What does Kobe tell Shaq? I got you, big dog. I got you. I'm going to close it out. What am I alluding to, BJ? That at some point, you got to have the mental capacity and mentality to be a champion. That's nothing you can coach, because if we keep looking at what the OKC Thunder are doing, there's really no other way around it but to bring it to them. And here's one thing my grandmother, may God rest her soul, in heaven looking down, I'm going to tell you right now, she used to say, baby, if you did it once, you can do it again. So if you could drop 41, then you need to get in that champion mindset, because you don't become a champion just because you're 7'5". You become a champion because you chose to win, right? That's why I'm using those cross references, because if those two guys stayed in the mentality of, oh, hell, Shaq is out, I can't do nothing. Or George's like, you know what? These boys here, they beating us up. They beat it up Pippen. They beat me up. If they stuck in that same mindset, oh, I got to get them more involved. Sometimes you got to know when to stand on your 10 toes and say, I'm going to get this shit done. I've done it before, and I'm going to do it again. So to the point to where now you got OKC scrambling, because it's like, damn, what we trying ain't working. That's what Wemby has to put on them as a team. Y'all can try whatever y'all need to try, but I'm about to drop these 40 points on y'all. So y'all better keep figuring it out. And I'm going to tell you what that does in essence. When your leader plays like that, when your leader comes at people like that, that gives the rest of the team the same confidence to come and play at them like that too. So there's really no other way around it. Yeah, if we stay with, man, because everything you said is true. I'm not even rebutting it. I mean, hell, the bitch doing their thing, SGA transferring power, he'll drop 40 if he need to, but he don't need to right now. I'm just saying what happens on the OKC side, the Spurs have to make them change up. The Spurs have to come with them, because when Wemby dropped that 41, go back and look at that game and look at everybody facing the OKC. They were sitting there like, damn, okay, now we got to go back to the drawing board and see how the hell. And they went back to the drawing board.
They did.
Faces. They were like, shit, okay, what we got to do? So what am I telling you, Wemby? Go give them those same faces again, because I haven't seen it in the last 2 games. You had it before. Now you need to make them go do that again. That's the only way you're getting out this series as a champion. Because if you sit back and you look at what they have, and it's, oh, I'm trying to get my guys in the game. Your guys are in the game. They hitting double points too. They playing too, but they're only going to play and go as far as crazy as you get. That's just how leadership works. You got to push it. You got to go, because now if you're going, but they're not going, that's one thing. But one thing I will say about the Spurs and what I've been watching, when he's on and he's dropping them damn half-court threes and he's just running through people and dunking and catching awkward alley-oops, it's like he's just out there going nuclear. The rest of his team is behind him. They snapping too. So when you gotta, it's a champion mindset. Who cares? Go out there and do what you gotta do.
No, that's a fact. And just like the series against Minnesota and San Antonio, you said what, Rick? It's going to come down to Wemby versus Ant-Man's leadership. If Wemby goes into the pros game, says like what he said in that clip, oh, I just got to get my teammates, I'm going to be a team player, and then, have his shoulders shrugged and everything like that, Wolves, they win that series. If he come in with the mindset, I'm going to be looking to dominate and be the best player on the court and use my skills and use what I have to actually outplay and make it a problem for them, you got the Spurs. It's the same thing here, but the difference I see is SGA, and this is the crazy part about SGA. Everything he do is all contained, it's steady. Mm-hmm. You don't really see SGA be like, oh, he dropped 45, 50, he dropped, this, and you never see him low. And when stuff happens, he doesn't flow. He's always right here. He's always centered. That's a hard person to overcome mentally.
Yeah.
That's a very tough person to, because he already know what he gonna do. He already probably what you just said. He already probably expected. He probably telling his team, all right, game 4, this is what's probably gonna happen. Wemby gonna try to be the guy to do what he did in game 1. Let's prepare for this. He probably already playing chess and thinking ahead. So how could you really beat that when he's already done looked at like, okay, we're gonna expect it. You're not gonna throw us off. And then also something I want to ask you before I let people in. Do you think De'Aaron Fox coming back may have took away some of Wemby's aggressiveness?
No, I actually think they needed De'Aaron Fox. I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. I think when De'Aaron Fox was hurt, and also when SGA got his MVP award on that first night of the series, the first game, listen to Wemby how he talks in that press conference, and then listen to Wemby last night during the press conference. And this is what I mean by champion mentality. In the first game, when he drops 41, the reporters were like, Wemby, did something happen to you? Or did you feel some kind of way when, they gave the MVP over to SGA? And what did he say, BJ? He said, sure. I felt some kind of way. He had a different face. He had a different tone. He was like, sure. Yeah. And then even when they talk about Holmgren, like you can see like he had more of that killer and aggressive energy in him. And then also with Fox being gone, it's like, look, I don't got one of my favorite, guys to play with right now. So I got to pick up for that. So yes, in a way, he probably settled down a little bit because Fox is back. But no, don't settle down. Pick it up even more, if anything, because Fox is a dog. We've seen him in Sacramento. Fox will run with you all day. So you really don't have to set nothing down with Fox. Fox the type of player where if you go 100, he's going to go 110 with you. He's going to be right by your side. So if anything, Fox being back, I think, is actually more helpful. But he's also the point guard. He's a smart point guard at that. So he's going to tell for how Wemby's playing. So if Wemby's playing like game 1 Wemby, Fox going to be right beside him, dropping them assists, giving them open shots. When they start doubling Wemby, he cutting to the basket and getting easy floaters. It turns back into a regular season game. You've beaten these guys multiple times during the season. So what I'm basically saying is Wemby is damn near playing mental gymnastics with himself. You go back and you look at that doggone video of him in game 1, the mentality's different. Then you look at this one, he's just like, oh, I just need to get people involved. That's 2 different people to me.
Right.
I need one dude because the game 1 dude with Fox back on the team, y'all can do something. Now we don't got that many turnovers, and Fox gonna roll with you. Y'all can do something. So,
yeah, absolutely. Let's get these people in here, man. Let's get KB Film Room, and then we're gonna get my boy Bruce in here.
Bruce.
Salute to y'all, man. Salute.
Salute. BJ, long time no see, man.
Yes, sir. Feel good to be back.
Yeah. I see y'all back together, man. The click. Going strong. I like that.
I like that picture.
Yes, sir. Man. This is the problem. Wemby's got all the talent in the world. The problem is he's kind of getting punked as far as, and I don't mean like mentally per se, more like physically, right? The coach has to do a better job of calming him down. He shot way too many threes. I think when he's aggressive going to the rack, that's when that team is at its best. You know what I'm saying? Get him, if you're going to have him shoot, I'd have him at the free throw line, like by the nail shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have him at the perimeter because who the hell is going to get the rebound? So I think that Wemby has to come in, not looking to get his teammates involved. His teammates are good. They're scoring, right? He has to get off, right? And when he gets off, they're going to follow suit. And then if he's in attack mode, then he could break down the defense and make plays for his teammates. I don't care if he's inefficient. You got the win, bro. This is a great defense that you're going up against. So SGA, as far as him, I mean, he's just being a floor general out there. Getting into the teeth of the defense, making the penetrating pass to open shooters. So I wouldn't double team him, bro. If he fries us, he fries us. But all them other dudes, Caruso dancing on you, doing what he doing, and all these dudes getting off, that's too much to overcome. I think your best bet is playing SGA, letting Castle guard him, try to contain him. If he gets beat, he gets beat. But because SGA really isn't shooting the ball all that well, so I would take my chance at single coverage until shit gets hectic and roll the dice from there.
Man, SGA been shooting like trash the whole. I think he's shooting under 40%. Yeah, he's shooting. What's this? He's shooting 39% from the field. And he's shooting. What is this? 28% from three.
He ain't been good
He
in the
been
playoffs.
trash. He been trash from the field. So yeah, I mean, you gonna have to take that matchup, Stephon Castle. They say you a defensive demon. They say you the young Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
Kawhi wouldn't need no damn double team. So
yeah.
you can go ahead and take on that matchup, sir. But great points, KB. Let me go over to my boy Bruce. What's good, Bruce?
Bruce.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Hope you guys are good. Hope everybody's good.
Salute.
For the East, I would say Donovan Mitchell and James Chokden. They cannot guard it.
Damn.
They cannot guard anybody. So the backcourt, two players who cannot defend, and Donovan Mitchell has been missing a lot of free throws. I think he's like 60% in free throws. And last night, I think they were like 5 or 20 something on threes. So that's one of the reasons they lost the game. And they don't know how to feed the post. If you see both series, they don't know both point guard or quote unquote point guards. They don't know how to feed the post. It's like perimeter shooting. So they are players on the post. They have post players, but they don't know how to feed the post. Like when Cleveland had the lead, what is it? Mobley?
Yeah,
Mobley was cooking. I think he has like 24, 14. I don't know. Remember exactly. But in the second half, he has 0 points. So they don't know how to. Maybe it's the point guard who doesn't know how to feed the post, or the coach who's already lost. And after game one, when he said, "Oh, I'm very proud of my team. I'm very, very proud." I was like, "Yeah, they're done. They're done." You know, Donovan Mitchell already won the championship. It's Coco Jones, so he's good. James
Hey, that's
Chokden
a fact.
is ready to go to Houston. To go to his club. It's over for them, and they're too nice. They're too nice. I see Jared Allen laughing with Mitchell Robertson.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't like that.
Are we serious, man? What is
I
this?
didn't like that at all.
Okay, in the OKC versus and the Spurs. After game one, I sent to you, BJ. I said, what did you say? Wemby is the best player in the world.
Right.
I still believe it, but the Spurs guards cannot feed. They don't know how to feed him. It's like okay, let me get mine, and then oh yeah, we have Wemby. Castle became a baker. So many turnovers. We have cherry turnovers, blueberry turnovers. Come on. So many turnovers. Right? It's by luck they won game one because Wemby hit that long shot. Right? But Castle, they don't have a point guard. That's why I was shocked that Chris Paul was not, even if he doesn't play, he will tell the other players, hey, you need to give him the ball there and there. So that's why I think Chris Paul could have helped him with that, but maybe he talks too much. That's why Clippers got rid of him. But I still think the Spurs can win tonight because it's Caruso who's been killing the Spurs to me, in my opinion. I think it's Caruso. It's like their game plan. Hey, we're gonna leave Caruso open, and then Caruso shooting those stupid threes. That's why the Spurs are losing, in my opinion, because Caruso has been phenomenal. I think he's been the best player. I mean, SGA, all the OKC fans gonna say that SGA is the best player. Okay, fine. But I think Caruso is the one who's been killing the Spurs, in my opinion. And I think they're young. They're young. Casso is like 21. Wemby is like 22. They have inexperience. We're seeing a lot of inexperience because they should be beating the OKC. I mean, they have a lot of hurt players. Now, what is guy name who's hurt now? You have Jalen Williams. You have the other guy who's hurt now.
AJ Mitchell.
Yes. So it's must win. You have to win tonight. So that's how I have to say.
Hey Rick, and great points, Bruce. I agree. I want to piggyback on something. Rick, isn't it crazy that you got NBA guards that can make a simple post entry?
Man, look, it's crazy because that's literally you get taught how to play the game since a kid. You feed the post, and you got one of the greatest posts of all time right now on your team. You're not utilizing it. It goes back to Cleveland. You got two posts running with you like Velociraptors, and y'all sitting there bullshit. Like I don't know what's going on today, man. Usually when you got some post on your team, you use the hell out of it. You know?
Yeah. Yes, man. So this guard shit is ruined the league. But let me get to my boy Kirk, man. OKC faithful. What's good, Kirk?
What's good, BJ? What's good? What's good?
Hey, this nigga happy. He get on.
Hell yeah. It sounds like the sun shining, the birds.
He trying to get his second one. You can't hate on him.
Yeah, bro. I'm just happy because, bro.
Yeah, bro. Smiling like the Walmart.
This team. That's it, bro.
Walmart, son.
What you say, bro?
I said you smiling like the Walmart symbol, man.
Yeah,
hey,
he's smiling like you about to get cash a check or something.
Call the cash a check. Hey, look, bro. Hey, you can even ask BJ. I've been talking to BJ throughout this whole series. Damn near the playoffs, honestly, bro. And I'm just I don't know. I'm not surprised. That's all I gotta say. I'm not surprised by how good this team is because I always tell you guys how good this team is. You guys know this. I'm not telling you guys nothing new. But the playoffs has been to me. It's been pretty good. New York Knicks have definitely surprised me. They faced a feisty Atlanta team, and then they took Philly. All I gotta say to Philly is they was unprepared. I don't think they didn't know what they was going into because obviously New York technically is the best overall team playing the best team basketball and on both ends. So you got to give New York their credit. They've been knocking on the door for a while. And the reason why I say that is because they lost the last 2 years to the same team. And the team is not in the postseason. That's the Pacers. They lost to the Pacers last year, and they lost to the Pacers the year before, if I'm not mistaken. So now there's no Pacers in the East, and now it's their time to shine. So technically, they're the best team in the East, and I gotta give them their credit where credit is due. But I haven't really watched too many Knicks games. I will. I give credit to the Cavs. I give credit to Cade. Cade has been balling. Cade's been probably one of the most underrated players in the NBA because the season that he had, even in the postseason, has been very LeBron shit. Like he's been doing his thing on the Pistons, and to have 2 Game 7s, I mean, that's a great season. I was going to ask you,
which era of LeBron?
I ain't gonna lie. I honestly think from the way his impact, not the way he don't play like LeBron, not like like rim running, but his impact is like LeBron before he went to Miami. That's the impact I see from Cade, like 07, 06, like that type of LeBron. I'm saying like LeBron as in like the star player and players around him.
I know what you're trying to say.
He's kind of like.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, he's damn near carrying the Pistons, because if he's not on the floor, they don't go nowhere. So I'm not saying he's like LeBron, like, oh, he's going to the finals, but he's playing a LeBron type style. So I don't want people to get that mixed up, like, oh, I'm saying he's LeBron James. No, he's not LeBron James, but he's definitely playing in that style of LeBron James, where he's orchestrating things on the floor and he's scoring at the same time, plus playing defense. So I give Cade his credit, but
might end up being better.
I don't know what he just said, but yeah, bro. Honestly, bro, to be honest with you guys, Oh, every time my bad. Every time I talk about OKC, I don't even be wanting to talk because I just want you guys to watch because this is not a surprise at all. Game one, you can even ask BJ, bro. I told BJ, I said I'm not worried, bro. Two overtimes, like come on, bro. Like, are you serious? I know they have an injured, Fox, and we're dealing with injuries too, by the way. They're just not a. They're just not. I ain't gonna say they're not. They're not a better team, bro. And whoever said Wemby was the best, that's my thing. How is Wemby the best player in the world and he hasn't even done anything? But the person that he's facing has won awards and has impacted his team to winning. So the Shea disrespect is crazy. So I like that's my thing. He's not just some regular player. So that series, it's a long series, bro. And the Spurs, I would expect them to win tonight. I'm not gonna say OKC is gonna step on their neck. I have OKC in 6. You can even ask BJ. I told him that OKC would win in 6 games. I didn't say that for no reason. I just thought that like the experience, the regular season's two different things. Regular season, postseason, 2 different types of playing styles. OKC is way more prepared than the Spurs, and they played chess over there. They played a long game. OKC is they played a long series. They're ready to go 7 games. They won 7 games last year. And if they go 7 games with the Spurs, they will be ready. They'll be ready. They have players off the bench that are scoring out of like unbelievable. Jared McCain's playing great. AJ Mitchell's not too much impactful because they took the rim away from him because he's pretty much a rim. He puts pressure on your rim, but he can shoot the mid range. But it's been coming and going. But I'm pretty sure BJ said it. They got shooters around Shea, and they've been double teaming him. They've been throwing all different types of defenses at him. And honestly, I love it. I want to see, to be honest with you, win or lose, OKC they're going to empty the clip. And that's why I like this team. It's not because they're champions. It's not because Shea has all these MVPs. No, they're a very smart tactical team. And you're going to see how great this team is. And that's what you're seeing right now. No J-Dub. AJ Mitchell's not going to play tonight. There's been no excuse for this team. I'm not going to lie, bro. They've been injured the whole year from game one. Game one, actually, they went to double overtime, just like they did against the Spurs, which tells you that they are ready for this moment. They've been ready for this moment for the last 2 years. So that's all I gotta say, bro. I got nothing to say to these Spurs fans, but they cracking me up. They cracking me up, bro. But
yeah, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Salute to my boy Cam, man. What's good, Cam?
What's good, BJ? What's good, Pamela?
What's good, bro?
I want to get into this Knicks and Cavs series. First off, man, I had the Cavs. With the Cavs, I thought they had no chance of winning this series anyway, just because the matchup problem that the New York Knicks, are giving them, or was going to give them, and are giving them now. The New York Knicks, a way deeper team, of course, and they front court, match up perfectly with the Cavs, and they just have no answer for Brunson, as I expected, and yeah, the Knicks, yeah, the Cavs had no chance in this series. And it's just sad, man, to see James Harden go out like this, man. I mean, they putting this dude. They said this dude is supposed to be one of the best shooting guards to ever play the game. They said he's better than D Wade, but just to see his effort on the defensive end and the way he's getting exploited, it's just crazy to me, man. But y'all know they like to praise these guys in this era who don't play no defense. But yeah, that's all I had on the Knicks Cavs series. But let's get to the nitty gritty. The Spurs and the OKC. Now, do I recall, y'all? All these dudes before this series started, was saying the Spurs this, the Spurs that, the Spurs, yeah, the Spurs gonna beat OKC. The Spurs.
exactly.
Now I'm hearing a whole bunch of excuses. Kirk, man, I'm hearing Wemby is getting bullied. He's
Okay.
getting pushed. He's getting. Now they was talking all this talk about OKC, man. You know it's crazy, man. I've been
Exactly.
on this. This been going on for about a year. This Shea hate train, and I can't really stand it, bro. It just makes me sick to see all these dudes, going at Shea like this. All these media dudes going at Shea like this. But they don't go at Nikola Jokic when they flopping and frailing. They don't go at Luka Doncic when he's flopping and frailing. Austin Reeves, all these guys that flopping and frailing. Now they want to target SGA just because he, you know, winning MVPs, winning championships, and it's just sick, bro. And I'm
Haters.
just, bruh, it's crazy out here, dog. But this series here, I mean, I had OKC winning in 6 games anyway. I think San Antonio may get get a game tonight. They may win, but just the way OKC been playing, man, the bench, uh, Alex Caruso. Oh man, Alex Caruso has been killing. He's been absolutely, you know, making winning play. This is what he do every night though. So I'm not surprised. A lot of these dudes are like, oh, Alex Caruso not gonna have another game like he did, game 1. Well, they've been wrong ever since. And OKC, yeah, they doing what they do. Case Wallace has been terrific in this
Hounding.
too. And I want to say this about the Spurs. I already said if the Spurs don't find a way for Dylan Harper to get 25 plus minutes, they're cooked. They're cooked. He is the most reliable and smartest guard on their team. Now I love Fox, but Fox don't really fit this team like going forward as the primary guard because he's more of a scoring guard. He's more and I don't think that Wemby need for a guy like Wemby that's going to benefit him in the long run. But Dylan Harper, he just has it all, and they need to find a way for him to get more minutes. And Stephon Castle got to stop. And he's another guy that likes to flop and flail too. So, but they don't talk about that. But yeah, man, OKC in 6, maybe 5. If they keep playing like this.
I want you to expound on the Fox and Harper. You said that Fox is not. What was that again?
I don't think so. The way De'Aaron Fox, his style of play, I don't think it fits Wemby for them to reach their full potential and like winning a championship together. I don't think his style of play, and you got him with Stephon Castle too. Like I don't think that's obviously they're a talented team. They made it all the way this far, but I'm just saying like long term, if they want to reach their full potential, I don't think it's going to fit.
Dang.
Go ahead.
Nah, Rick, you got it, bro.
No, I was just gonna say so because I'm thinking about when I think about Fox, I think when he used to play with Sabonis, right, with Sacramento. And is it fair to say everybody on this panel, do we think Wemby's better than Sabonis?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So to me, when I used to watch Fox and Sabonis play, they played off each other very well. But the biggest thing about Fox is that Fox, he met your energy. That's one thing I know about him. So and we know Sabonis played tough. Like he wasn't better than Wemby, but he played what he could play, right? Like he played the best of your ability. So anytime Sabonis was playing tough, Fox was right there bomb. And that's what I meant when I was telling BJ in the beginning of the show. We need Wemby to play like he did. We need that dog to come out because Fox is going to be right there with you. Now with Harper, I don't have nothing bad to say about him. He's a rookie. I don't really mess with rookies too much because they get into the league, they getting their feet wet, and he's a phenomenal rookie. But when I'm talking about the Finals or the Western Conference Finals, and I do want somebody a little seasoned. And Fox have shown that even when it gets tough, he's going to play. You know, before Curry and all them boys started getting old and hurt, he's gonna play tough against you. But Wemby needs to play tougher.
Yes, yes.
That's cool. But can I say this though?
Go ahead.
Wasn't like Sabonis and Fox like a great fit with each other? Considering Sabonis is really like a pass first big, and Fox is, you know, he like to score more.
Okay, I look at it. I'm gonna use more of an analogy because this is how I look at Fox, right? To try to make my point. If I put nunchucks in Bruce Lee's hands and I put nunchucks in a kid's hands that's a 4th degree black belt, we naturally gonna think that Bruce Lee gonna snap with them nunchucks over the dude that, yeah, he practiced with him, he's decent with him, but the nunchucks is De'Aaron Fox. They're the weapon. However, the other person uses the nunchucks is gonna be the most effective one. So the reason why I brought up Sabonis is because he was going to be as good as he was going to be. But if you notice, Fox is going to be what he's going to be regardless. So if Sabonis is up here, he's going to be up here with you. But if Sabonis not playing that well, Fox is going to try. He's going to do what he can do, but he's only so tall. He's only so, you know, his frame. He only can do so much by himself. But see, Fox is in a better position with a 7'5" guy that can have the mentality of a Sabonis when he's mad. So Fox is that nunchuck. It don't matter where he's the nunchuck, but I need Wemby to be Bruce Lee.
Man, that's I'm gonna leave that analogy. That's a hell of an analogy. Hey man, salute to my boy Bass, man. What's good, Bass?
Salute, BJ.
That's
Salute,
what's
Rick.
good.
Salute.
That was what up, KB? Hey, KB, man, awesome one last night, bro. I was listening, big dog. Awesome. Salute, BJ and Rick, man. Thanks for doing the show, man. Pre-game and shit, man. Real quick on the Cavs and quick on the Cavs and Knicks, because I don't think they deserve much of my attention. When you bring in a James Harden and you put all your eggs in that basket, bro, then you get what you deserve, right? And so I'm not shocked by this, bro. They had a 22-point lead in game one, blew it. And, you know, that's all she wrote right there and there. And so that changed the whole dynamic of the series. And so you would think that a veteran guard in James Harden will have the wherewithal to slow it down, get to the free throw line, stop the run, right? Try to get those bigs in the paint, getting easy baskets, you know, just basketball of the lowest IQ I've ever seen in that moment, right? And so the Cavs are getting what they deserve. I remember when the Cavs got James Harden and Kobe Altman, the Cavs GM, came out and says that I trust James Harden. He's never missed the playoffs. He said all these numbers and accomplishments, but he never talked about winning. And so just pure stupidity, bro. Operating on pure stupidity. And that's why some of these GMs need to be fired, bro. You put your trust in a James Harden? Come on, bro. This is comedy. Far as Kate Cunningham and LeBron James, come on, Kirk. Like, I'm not even going to get into all that shit, bro, but that was ridiculous. Let's get to the Western Conference, bro, because I think for me, I think this series was going to be the best one, you know, moving forward. First and foremost, bro, the Spurs are showing their youth, right? They're showing their youth, right? Dumb turnovers, mental mistakes. You know, the turnovers have just killed the Spurs, right? I know Castle had one in game 3, but he had 20 total or 21 total in the first 2 games. And so you just can't give a team like OKC second chances and second chance points. And you had to value the basketball. You have to value possessions. And I think a lot of people jumped the gun with Wemby after game 1. Bro, like, I'm going to say something, and I mean this shit, bro. KB, Wemby is the reason why he's a major reason why they're losing these games, bro, these last 2 games.
I agree.
Bro, he is 7'4", standing on the perimeter, standing and watching, right? He's standing and watching. And then when he catches the ball, BJ, 25 feet from the basket, he's trying to do what Kevin Durant is trying to do. Dribble the basketball, make a move. And yeah, it's going to work on some occasions. He's going to get to the basket and make some shots, but that's not a recipe for success. I don't want my 7'4" center trying to go in between his legs, bro. Like, you guys, he's 7'4", which means Case and Wallace, Caruso, these guys, they're gonna dig at it, and not to no fault of his own, but he can't control his height and the ball. That's an easy pluck. So I've seen Wemby on the ground so much in this series, bro. He's falling over, he's failing. Dude, get your ass closer to the basket, bro. Move off the basketball.
That's a fact.
And BJ made a great point, bro. Like, they don't teach entry passes in AAU basketball no more, bro. Casal and these guys can't get the ball to him in good spots. But with that being said, though, Wemby has to give them a target to throw to, and he has to get set. And we know too, KB, when you're entry passing to the big guys, they need their balance and they need their core.
Yes, sir.
And so Wemby's not on. A lot of times he's standing straight up, and he's not on balance, and so he sometimes can't jump or get leverage with his legs, and the ball's getting tipped. Right? Sometimes the balls get tipped out of bounds and it stays their possession. But to me, that's a waste of possession because now you're working with a short shot clock. And so I think Wemby needs to get better. And then too, defensively, again, bro, I'm not trying to kill Wemby, but I gotta be honest though. Wemby, you can't jump at every shot, bro. You can't try to contest every shot because now what they're doing now is OKC made the adjustment, right? They're putting Wemby on. They're making Wemby not be close to the basket. So we didn't see the dominance on rebounding in games 2 and 3, right? Because Wemby wasn't down there to do that. And Caruso and these guys are making him pay. But Wemby is overreacting defensively on everything. He's jumping and trying to block everything. And we know when you do that as a big man behind you, now Hornstein steps in and grabs a rebound, right? Chet Holmgren got a lot more baskets last game in the paint, right? And so I think Wemby needs to be a little bit more defensively, educated on defense. If you're going to close out on a three-point shot, don't jump at him. You run at him, right? You keep your feet on the ground. Wemby, you're 7'4", which means you have the ability to jump late and still contest, right? Mm-hmm. Therefore, that cuts out the pump fake, and now you're in foul trouble or it's a shooting foul. And so it's just small things that I see with the Spurs. And I think Rick made a great point. They're young, right? They're young. Outside of Barnes and Darren Fox, this is a very young team, and they're trying to get this done on the fly versus a very good OKC team. And so it's easier said than done, but these are like unforced errors that I see the Spurs doing to themselves. Last point, and then BJ can move on. The NBA has to start looking at the off-arm push-off. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not trying to get into all this fouls, calls, and this and that, bro. But if the refs aren't going to be consistent with making the call, when SGA drives to his left, every single time he pushes off with his off-arm, right? And so refs, come on, bro. Like, you can't straddle the fence here. Either you're going to call it or you're not going to call it, right? You can't let SGA do it. Hold on. You can't. Yeah, you can't let SGA do it, and then you call it on like Stephon Castle if he does it, right? And so, like, be consistent. I'm okay either way, right? I mean, set the standard in the first quarter, and however y'all gonna call it. I'm cool with that. But I don't like the way that as a defensive player, I can't establish position because he is creating space with the off arm, and now I'm late to contest, and Shea is already pretty damn good. So now he has even a better advantage of making the shot because now the space, I can't close that space in time to even put up a good contest. And so I think that needs to be talked about in the offseason. But I don't want to get into all the refs and shit like that. Let me close with this last point, bro. I promise. Last point here. The San Antonio Spurs, even if they lose this series, I think this is going to do them well moving forward, right? Because I thought, KB and Rick and BJ, if the Spurs got this done, it was a cherry on the top, right? Now, listen, I did pick the Spurs to win in 6. I did. I do think OKC has made the adjustment, and I think that OKC will get this done in 6 or 7 or whatever it is. But I don't think the Spurs losing this series is the worst thing. Some of these young guards need to go through this pain and go through this high pressure moments. But I gotta see Castle dribble the ball better, bro. Keldon Johnson comes in the game, and yeah, bro, you won the $6 million award, and you're quote unquote the best 6 man in the league, bro. But
where is he?
Yeah, he's out of control. He's erratic at times, doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, man. I mean, I just think that OKC has figured something out. And if Wemby's not going to get his big ass down low, or at least move better off the ball, bro, nobody is sending Wemby no back picks, no screens, KB. Like, they expect this man to catch the basketball, face the defense, bro, and go get a bucket. Like, it don't work that way. And his skills ain't like that yet, right? It's not. And so I don't know, bro. I think the Spurs coach is getting out coached. I think he's overthinking. And so I think tonight is a must win for the Spurs. We'll see if they get it done. I think tonight's a must win for the Spurs. And so we'll see if they get it done, man. But yeah, it's all good, bro. But that's all I got for now.
You know something too, and I'm gonna go to Mingo right after this. So the coach is getting out coach for sure. That's a good point. Definitely getting out coach. But Castle, man, everyone was talking about that dunk he had in game 2. Them damn 20 turnovers in 2 games. I'm surprised nobody brought that shit. And it also proves if you having to push off with your offhand, bro, I thought these niggas were skilled. You shouldn't need a push off if you got a bag like that.
It's a fact, BJ. Yeah.
What's all this skill shit I keep hearing these guards have? They got to push off on with their off arm. Say, I'm talking to SGA too. If you have a bag, you don't need to be pushing off. Kyrie Irving didn't need to push off. His bag got him to where he wanted to get to on the court. Like guards in the 2000s, 2010s, they didn't need to get a push off. So it's just another shot at, I think the coaching in youth basketball, how they're not developing these guys. They're relying simply on their athleticism to get them by. They're not teaching them the game. That's just my personal opinion.
Hey, BJ, but I say one more quick thing, bro.
Bro. You got go ahead.
I'm back, guys. Just real quick. I'm so disappointed in the Spurs and their over helping on defense, overreacting to every single dribble penetration, bro. Like, at what point, BJ, do we say, hey, dude, like, force a guy to make a shot over a contested hand, bro, and I'm gonna stay home with the shooters, bro. Like, can we get back to basketball, KB, where guys play defense, bro? And guess what? You tip your cap if he makes a shot. Why am I coming off the weak side or the strong side, over helping? And then not only am I over helping, I'm over helping on Caruso, who's 4 for 6 from 3-point range. Casey Wallace, AJ Mitchell, McCain. Like, what are you doing,
your
bro?
ass up?
It's crazy.
Fire your ass up every time.
It's so disappointing, bro.
There's a reason for that, though. They are doubling the shot at Shea right now, so they gotta make a decision. Do you want Shea to cook you? You want the 3-pointers to cook you?
I want Shea to cook me.
They're not gonna let that happen though. And I ain't gonna lie to you,
something different because that's not working. With that shit looked bad in game 3.
Yeah. KB knows.
Shea looked like Magic Johnson out that motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. It happened to your Lakers though, bro. Shea's playing the same exact way. They were doing the same shit with Shea in the Lakers series, and he's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna keep passing the ball." it's
yeah, man. Let me get to Mingle real quick. What's good, Mingle?
What's good, BJ? Man, Shea ain't talking about nothing, man. Like Mars said, bro. Without that push off, he ain't talking about nothing. Without that push off,
what?
I know when I look at Shea play basketball.
Oh hell no.
He's a good basketball player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good basketball player. He is skilled. But without that push off and all that flopping he be doing, all that falling around he be doing, like Joel Embiid, without all that, he can't really get his shot off. You know and I know. He can't really get his shot off without all that. All the antics is what I'm saying. He can't. If you look at the games carefully. I know you're a fanboy, so you're going to look at it from a point of view of a fan. But if it's a person that's looking at the game objectively, yes, that's how he play. He do all that flopping around and falling around, and dude fall like 30 times a game. Like, bro, stay on your feet. Like, bro, why you keep falling? But anyway, OKC is outplaying the Spurs, and the Spurs is getting out coached too. By the way, that's another thing. Mark Dagnall is out coaching that other guy on the other sideline for the Spurs. He's definitely out coaching him. Every time the Spurs come with something, he make an adjustment and he counter it. Every single time you can tell, because in game, if you look at the game, you can tell in game that they make the adjustment because a different player is not scoring. Like for OKC, all they guys get involved. Even when J-Dub got hurt, now you got Caruso getting involved. Now you got Hartenstein grabbing rebounds, like Miles said earlier. Now you got Chet doing certain stuff. Like he make in-game adjustment. Most coaches don't do that. I don't understand why. I don't know why. But most coaches don't make in-game adjustments like that Mark Dagnall do. He don't get enough credit too, by the way. I be keep telling people that. That
Yes,
dude is a
sir.
really good coach. But nobody don't really never give him credit. But anyway, other than that, Stephon Castle don't need to handle the ball, man. I don't know. I don't know whether they trying to make him a point guard or whether they trying to have him handling the ball or whatever they're trying to have him doing. He don't need to be doing that. Because having 22 turnovers in 2 games is insane. Like that is crazy to me. And they still be putting the ball in his hand. Like what? That is insane, bro.
I
22
said the
turnovers in
same
two
shit.
games.
I said, you gonna give the man the ball again?
That is insane.
You guys gotta be
I was
honest
like,
though, too.
hell no.
That's the coach.
Well, it's the coach and Casey Wallace too. He's hounding the shit out of him.
But yeah, that too. But still, it still don't matter. But you still shouldn't be turning the ball over like that, though. My goodness, what you got? You got butter for hands or something? What you doing? Hey, bro, come on, bro. Ain't no way you turning the ball over at that rate like that. And I mean, I be watching this game, and like Moss also said, Wemby do jump on every shot. I don't understand. I guess he think he can block every shot because of his height and his wingspan. I guess he think he can block every shot, which to his detriment, that takes him out of position. When you bite on every shot and try to block every shot, that takes you out of position for another player to capitalize. In case you don't know that, but he's young. He's young. He'll learn that. He'll learn as he keep being in the NBA. He'll learn that you can't just bite on everything that an offensive player do. He'll learn that. He'll learn that down the line. But also when they lost Dylan Harper, that kind of hurt him a little bit too, I think. Because Dylan Harper, to me, Dylan Harper is their best offensive weapon outside of Wendy. Yeah, Dylan Harper is a monster, bro. He's really good. And then for the Knicks series, I ain't really got much to say about that series. I'm just gonna say James Harden for that. Just James Harden happened. That's all you gotta say. James Harden happened, man. It ain't good over there. It ain't good right now, man. It ain't good for the Cavaliers right now.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
Can I add something to that Dagenhall to the coach Mark Dagenhall? But for real quick, Mark Dagenhall has brought Chet Holmgren near the wing, and I don't know if it was a handoff to Shea or a pass to Shea, but Shea was able to attack the rim because Wemby was out of the paint guarding Chet Holmgren. So I seen that Mark Dagenhall made that adjustments. Like, look, we're gonna, instead of spreading the floor and have Shea on the opposite side of the floor, we're gonna have these two close together. That way, Shea can attack, and Wemby, he can't roll over, he can't rotate over because he's guarding Chet. So that's another adjustment. If you pay attention, he's opening up driving lanes for his players.
Yep, and guys are getting open, clean looks, kicking and rotating, clean looks.
That's a fact,
man. Let me get to Rich, bro. What's good, Rich?
What's up, BJ?
Rich, what's good, bro?
What's up, Rich?
What's up? What's up, KB?
My
What's
guy,
up?
Rich. What's up, Rich?
What's up? What's up, Kirk? Salute, Kirk. Salute, funny ass nigga.
You already know. You already know what I'm on.
I know.
You already know what I'm on, bro.
I know you on. Listen, man. Kirk. Listen, man. Job not done. Job not done, Kirk.
Not done yet. No, it's not. Hell no, it's not done.
Okay.
I already know it's not done. Long series, bro. Long series.
Okay. Well, congratulations in advance, because but job got to get done first. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I totally agree.
Uh, salute to the panel and all that. Eastern Conference, we already, everybody got the same energy basically. Salute to Jalen Brunson and his teammates and all that, and in the New York, Philly and New York, we rivals and shit like that. So, but listen, I gotta I got to salute New York. You know what I'm saying? And while doing their thing, it's really it's I don't even though I don't really like the series. A lot of us don't like the series and the outcome of it. We wanted to be competitive. We can, some people can look at it like, damn, this shit really like rigged in our eyes. Like they literally like, you know what I'm saying? Some people told me like, damn, these niggas really thinking we stupid, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just, I gotta be, I gotta give it up to New York. They own their own. Um, James Harden, question for the panel. It's just a one question if, and then I could continue. Do we hold James Harden accountable? And is this going to hurt his legacy if he lose this series
Nope.
like this in this aspect?
I
Not
don't
for
think it. I
me.
don't think it
It
hurts
don't
him
do
because
nothing.
everybody has the same opinion about
Yeah.
It
him.
don't change nothing for me. It's just another example.
Okay,
I mean,
this is
yeah.
another James Harden example.
I
Okay,
totally agree.
all right.
I totally agree. Yep.
Okay, so question now. This another question. I don't know
Okay.
how come everybody was just harping on the fact that if LeBron James actually win versus Cavs, this upgrades his legacy and shits on uh uh KD legacy. This hurts KD's legacy. I mean, we're not gonna forget that though.
Huh?
Wait, what?
He's got
I'm
What
confused a
What'd
little
you
bit.
mean by that?
Say
The
How
that
does it
Rockets,
hurt
again. Yeah, like
KD?
the
say that
Rocket,
again, but slow,
How
cause
does it hurt
I'm
KD
confused
and
a little bit.
LeBron?
no, I
Wait,
know what you're
what?
saying about
because
no.
Kyrie can get to the Western Conference Finals, and then you got James Harden getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, but KD
Right,
can't get.
right,
I
right,
got you.
right. Thank you,
Kobe
thank
fell
you.
asleep
Appreciate
to
it.
all of his LeBron and Kobe. LeBron and
Yeah,
Kobe.
Yeah, no,
I
this ain't
don't know. I
Steph Curry
don't know
won
where
the
you going.
championship
no.
without him,
This
so I'm
what this
going
no.
with
No, this not just about KD and Bron. I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
what he just said. These guys are the face, not just Bron, but these guys are the face of this generation that's about to be
Mhm.
closed. The new starting in the new generation is Shea and all these guys that's coming in,
That's a
that's being
fact.
Oh,
ushered
okay.
in.
Yeah,
But
that's a fact.
now that like how Rick broke it down, like on the Eastern Conference, uh, this right here was an opportunity for James Harden to actually showcase his real, his skills, his legend status, his everything to go to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Without OKC and shit like that.
yeah.
But look how he's playing. You know what I'm saying? But just like a couple of weeks ago we was just everybody was just shitting on KD and saying, yo, Brian beating you, da da da. This gonna put a stain on your legacy, da da da. We can't forget that
That's
either,
because
though.
he ain't step on the court. Like
Mm.
I
He
think
played
if he
one
would have
game.
stepped on the court,
I
like I
mean,
He
think
but
it
the
played
might
man
have
one
was,
been.
game.
but the man was injured though. Like, you know what I'm saying, he was
Yeah, but
injured,
bro, if you have
regardless
an
if it was real or not, if it was
but
fake
the,
or you
but
know.
Rich, let me say this
All right,
right. He had
okay,
an ankle injury, right? That takes two
hmm
weeks to heal.
uh huh.
He didn't come back at all, dog.
Yeah, he did. He played one game.
He played
No,
one
no,
game.
not from the ankle injury. He didn't come back from the ankle injury.
He
He came
played
back from
one
the knee
game,
injury.
man.
He
No, he
played one
came.
game. He dropped 28 points and
No, no,
some
no.
shit
He
like that.
came back from the knee injury, not the ankle injury.
All right. So I
Mhm.
mean, but they said during practice after that, they said during practice he did something else. Something else happened again. So I don't know.
Hold
But
on.
So he got
Hold
hurt
on.
again in
he got
practice.
hurt. Some shit. I don't know. But
He's
all I'm
not lying
saying
about
is
that.
this.
Rich telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
Yeah, yeah, something happened during practice. But all I'm just
Mhm.
saying, like, okay, even if we call the injury fake or real, however we look at it, at the end of the day, the nigga played one game, but niggas was harping on this all yo, KD's legacy gonna take a major hit if he lose to LeBron and if he don't. I'm like, damn, what the fuck, bro? This is a playoff game, bro.
Don't
Like,
you like it? Like the legacy, like it all hangs in one series.
right. You saying? So I'm
Kobe Phil
saying
is
like,
funny as shit.
but
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, but Bron did get swept though. So does that hurt his legacy? But anyway,
Nah, man. Nah, I
All right,
don't.
we not on that. All right, so look,
He's
all right,
41
so
years old.
now, yeah, so he's 41, right? That's the
He
that's
shouldn't even be
the
playing right now. He should be sitting at home with his kids. Like,
right,
look at
right.
him. So he can get
You know what I
going.
mean? KD's 38, so Mike was 38. Niggas, they old. But look, um, but yeah, James Harden. You know what I'm saying? that's that. Like y'all said, I agree with y'all on that. But Spurs and OKC. I mean, look, I still look at it how I look at it. OKC actually when this a tough no matter how we looking at it, yeah, we may not like how it's going right now, but at going in was still a tough ass series. This is OKC one. This probably the biggest challenge right now. Regardless how y'all not liking. Oh man, I don't like this shit. These niggas playing weak. They not really focused. All the excuses. I ain't trying to hear none of the excuses. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. Hey, say that one more time. Please say that one more time.
I'm not trying to hear none of those excuses because at the end of the day, I myself put a lot of pressure on Spurs to try to win against OKC. I myself try to put a lot of pressure on OKC to try to slay these niggas, bro. Because this right here, OKC, no Diddy. It's OKC, especially having Wemby is a big factor, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to deal with Wemby, but that game one, I told niggas, Kirk, that game one do not fucking it's not gonna decipher how this series gonna go, bro. Y'all gotta chill.
Thank you,
I'm not gonna give up. I told niggas in the panel, I said, bro, I get it, it's hype. Y'all niggas is liking how this shit going, all this shit, bro. But I'm not gonna give up on OKC, bro. These niggas can still win this fucking series, bro. Because at the end of the day, one thing OKC have done and in the past and right now in the series in game 2, 3, bro, these niggas know how to fucking adjust, bro. When them niggas was having so much turnovers in game 1 and shit like that, what happened? They corrected that shit, bro.
Yeah, they did.
And they adjusted, bro. And
They
they
adjusted too.
found a scheme and a great strategy for Wemby.
Yes, they did.
Now they playing.
Yeah, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't want to keep talking, but go ahead,
We
y'all.
don't have no strategy
Yeah,
for
man.
him. He just need to get his big butt in the paint like Mon said. They ain't got
No,
no
but they was
strategy for him.
no. The
No, they got a strategy for Wemby.
no,
They
they
got a
do.
They
strategy
don't
for
have
Wemby.
nothing for him.
Nah, they
Yeah,
playing a
no.
one-on-one,
If
dog.
Wimby
They
go
playing
down
a
there in the paint,
one-on-one.
it ain't nothing they can do.
He playing
Remember,
one-on-one, bro.
game 3. Hold on a minute. Remember game
Come on,
3.
bro.
Remember game 3. This game that just happened. Hartenstein was holding them the entire game.
Who cares, bro?
So
You
hold
got to
on.
fight through that,
So
though.
so
You
so
got to fight
question.
through that.
Hartenstein was
So
holding
Kirk.
them the entire game.
They
So
holding
Kirk.
shade too, bro.
So Kirk.
Yeah,
So
Shake
Kirk.
got held too. I mean, you gotta go through that. He won't get
So
held.
He
Grab.
yeah.
was, but yeah, you gotta muscle
Smack his
through that.
arms, bro. Smack
It's
his
the
So
arms.
That's
so
playoffs.
so
basketball.
so in game 1 in the fourth quarter, them niggas wasn't playing small ball. Then they bench both they big man.
They did. The first quarter, actually. The
That's
first
what
quarter,
did. Yeah, and
actually,
fourth quarter.
yeah. Yep.
It was fourth quarter too.
Yeah, but is Wimby being doubled? Is he being doubled like
No, he's
that?
not being double, bro.
No, he's
Okay,
not
so
being
he's
doubled.
stopping himself. He's
He
No,
stopping
don't
he's
have to
himself.
be
stupid.
doubled. When Hartenstein holding it, he don't got to be
Oh
doubled.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
Nah,
Hold
bro, because
on.
you got to fight through that, bro.
Hold on. Let me get to YD. I gotta get to
Go
YD.
ahead,
I gotta get
YD.
to
All right, go
Go ahead,
ahead,
I
dog.
gotta
YD.
get to CJ after because the game about to start in like 30 minutes. What's good, YD?
YD was good, man.
What's happening, man?
Hey, what's up, big bro?
What up,
What's up, bro?
YD?
What popping?
What's up, YD?
What's your take?
YD chilling, counting all that money, man.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Hey, can
Yeah,
y'all hear me?
Yeah,
yeah.
stop counting all
Yeah.
that money, man.
Hey, my bad. Hey, bro, you can see me?
No,
Come
hell
on, you
no.
can
Nah, you crazy as hell. This nigga
Oh,
crazy as hell.
nah, I'm tripping, bro. I thought
No,
my camera was on.
no.
come on,
Because
you can
on
see
my
me. That
That
was
nigga crazy
hilarious.
as hell.
That
no,
was hilarious.
no
I ain't
on
gonna
my
lie.
end, on my end,
That was
I could see
hilarious.
why it's Chief Brown.
Oh, shit.
YD, my nigga, man.
He talking about
Nigga
you
teeth
can see
yellow as
me,
shit.
bro. Wildin'.
Yeah, they all yellow gold, nigga.
Oh,
But
shit.
Yellow
anyway,
dog.
No, yellow
uh,
stain,
And the
yellow
bird.
dirt stain.
Oh, that's fucked up.
hey,
Nothing to it.
I seen like I mean I heard Rich, I heard your little remarks, nigga, about KD.
There we go.
Like and all that, bro. But the difference, bro, y'all just don't understand, bro. All the rules don't apply for everybody, big bro.
Thank you for
Like
calling me
y'all
big
think
bro.
this is not an equal opportunity situation as far as what we always talking about Durant. Is this the 2016 nigga? His this bro? It ain't even about that, bro. The argument that KD damaged like his legacy. It's not about his talent, bro. It's about his choices, his leadership, like in his path to winning.
I
Nigga,
respect that. I respect that. I
that
respect
Golden
that,
State
YG.
that Golden State decision remains like the defining like inflection point. Like if you ask me, like he joined a team that just eliminated him,
Mm-hmm.
permanently altering like how fans and media like view his rings. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like everybody applied like a mental asterisk, like viewing his championships as unearned luxury rides rather than
Mm-hmm.
like organic accomplishments. Like
I
so that's
respect
what
that.
so that's why I think KD get held to that standard. Like
Do you keep
but
the same
but
energy
talk
with Bron about that?
yeah, I do.
Okay,
That's
so
why
so he can't be your GOAT then. All right. Keep it. He can't be number 2 or number 5. He
he
can't be
not my
top
goat,
5.
bro. He
Yeah,
not my
but he
goat.
all right, but I'm just saying if you saying that this if you keeping that same energy with KD, then he's not top
Mhm.
5 or top 10. All right. Keep it moving though.
Yeah, but LeBron won outside of like I'm saying KD can shut all this situation, all this talk up, bro. All he gotta do is win outside of motherfucking Golden State and we Gucci.
But LeBron never did it without another superstar. He never won a championship without a star or superstar or anybody. So, you know what I'm saying?
I,
So that
yeah,
yeah, it's the same shit. But okay,
I'm
I
not
want you to
I'm not telling I'm not telling KD to go do it by himself, bro. I don't give a damn if he go do it with another superstar. I don't even care about that. I just want to see him
LeBron never did it
do
with
it outside of
without
Steph
a top
Curry.
10 player. Well, LeBron never did it without another top 10 player. So, okay. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if y'all want to
So,
call Kyrie Irving like
no,
and Kevin Love a top 10 player, then I mean I guess.
I
But
mean, yeah. Kyrie Irving,
but
Kyrie Irving was winning. He was rookie of the year. He was doing all kind of shit over there, bro. He was, you know what I'm saying?
all right,
Kevin Love was dropping 26 points per game and shit like that. Coming off injury and still dropping 26 points per game and shit like that. So like, come on, bro. Like we know talent when we see it, bro. Like, come on.
yeah, it ain't nobody's telling though.
All
But
right,
I'm gonna
all
get
right.
back to it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
The like the narrative in the East is all about like the New York Knicks, like they dominating and they got historical momentum. If you ask me, nigga, following that Game 3 statement win nigga, in Cleveland, like the Knicks have won like 10 straight postseason games, and I believe I heard earlier they only the 7th team in NBA history to pull that off, like 10 straight postseason games. So that's
Mm,
old, bro.
mm,
Uh, like new, like, and the Knicks ain't just winning, bro. Nigga, they overwhelming people. Like all but one of their wins, nigga, in a 10 game streak have been by double digits. Like the point differential, I think is like 22.5. Like Jalen Brunson playing at a MVP level, like he played at a higher level than I ever thought he could play. Like actually got Carl Anthony Towns looking like a good complementary, like spacing player, which I can't believe that either. And that boy, I gotta give some credit to Mikal Bridges and OG, however you say his last name. I don't know how to say the nigga last name.
Anunoby.
But yeah, so that's how I look at it on the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference is a little different. Now I started out this series rooting for like Wemby, like but after game 1, when I seen all the pundits and when I seen everybody come out and try to put him on the like he was like the LeBron level, seeing who's better, LeBron at 22 or Wemby at 22. I switched my pick. So, and I immediately started going for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Uh, uh, like I'm just being real, bro. The Thunder represent the absolute like standard like of modern like deep roster construction. I gotta give it to Shea because he orchestrating a flawless driving kick offense, like flanked by Chet and an incredibly disciplined defensive unit. After they dropped game one at home, OKC like they completely adjusted, like overwhelming the Spurs in game 2 and 3, like with precise execution and
That
depth.
nigga, dude, it's like this nigga reading off the script, bro.
What you saying, nigga?
You reading the script, nigga.
Oh, I couldn't wait to talk. I was about to say something about
big
that.
bro,
like rolling papers.
hey, chill out, y'all, bro. I'm not, hey, chill out, man. Like I ain't reading shit, bro. I'm trying to
Yo,
stay
Kirk,
calm and stay in my calm voice, big
hey,
bro.
Kirk, rewind that shit when
Stupid
you get a
ass nigga.
chance, Kirk.
Hey,
Professionals
let me
read
say
off
this
a
right
script.
quick.
What's wrong with reading off a script, nigga?
Hey,
Hey, big bro, big bro, I've been told y'all, big bro, if I slow down without being all passionate in what I'm speaking about, I don't stutter, nigga. I've been told y'all that, big bro.
Can I
Say
give
you
me
ain't
some
reading off
flowers?
the script, nigga.
Can I give Miss Flowers? Because I was gonna make a joke about. I'm like, I've never heard you sound like this. I'm like, bro, AI wrote whatever he said. He was like, yeah,
Oh shit.
he didn't do it
Like I'm trying,
organically.
bro. I'm
Organically with a
trying, big bro.
perpetuous of players. I was like, man, why do you don't talk like that?
Yeah,
You
He
sound
did
I'm
it
trying, bro.
organically.
sound like you reading.
I'm trying to be different, bro. Hey, bro. It's gonna sound like I'm reading to you, bro, because you're not used to like hearing or reciting big words, big bro.
Oh,
Like you
whoa.
get what I'm saying?
No, we saying you normally don't give us this side of you.
Y'all
Nobody
gotta
said you're
chill
not
out, bro.
capable.
Y'all gotta chill out. Y'all gotta chill
I
out.
know, big.
Why
I
What is y'all
It
understand,
sound
big
niggas
like
bro.
talking about?
it sound like you
I
reading
don't
off
I
of
don't
Clutch
even
Sports.
know
Over
clutch
there eating
sports, nigga. I ain't
peppermint.
even talk, bro. I'm not
Nigga,
even
is he
talking about
prepped for the
LeBron.
show? It don't matter if you reading on something, nigga.
Right.
Do your
You
homework.
supposed to.
The
y'all let
skate
YD
brothers wrote
finish
that
his
shit
take,
for this
bro?
nigga.
So YD,
Hey,
you said
hold on. Yeah, let Wadi finish. We gotta get to the next two. Go ahead, finish, Wadi.
Okay, bro. If you was rushing, bro, you could go ahead to the next. You could go ahead to the next person, bro. I was pretty much done. I was. Only thing I wanted to say is after that was I, I don't want nobody to start like celebrating early and shit like that because I don't think that
Mm-hmm.
that series is over. I think that series, nigga, is
Mm-hmm.
just really getting started. Like, so I want y'all to like don't get too happy, Kurt. Now, Kurt,
oh
I'm
my
rooting
god.
for you boys, man, because I would rather your boy win another chip than the shit that's gonna come behind nigga Wemby winning the chip. It's like the lesser of two evils. So I gotta choose. So I'm picking Shay, bro. He better not let me down, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm all right, bro. I'm not. Look, just know that it's a long series, but that's all I kept saying. It's a long series, bro. I'm not,
It's
bro.
Yep.
It's a long series, bro. I'm ready
Hey,
for
it's
game
on you,
7,
B.
game 5,
It's
whatever you
on you,
want to call it.
BJ. BJ, I'm done, BJ.
All right, let me get to CJ and I'm gonna get to 2 cents. What's good, CJ?
This
What's
nigga say
good,
Beaver
man?
still.
Salute to the chat and panel, man. Um,
What's up, CJ?
what's the?
What up, CJ?
To be honest, I don't even know the topic, but I've ran up here because the dumb shit that Mangu has said. He said SGA is overrated and he foul bait.
He's smoking.
I wanna read some facts to him so he can get this notion out his head, all this propaganda that he push. First of all,
Damn.
at the rim, SGA shoots 70% at the rim. So that's first of all. Second of all, he 37% from the 3-point line. He 80% from the free throw line, and he 56% from the field. So he efficient at all angles of the court. And on top of that, he didn't lead the league in free throw attempts. It was Luca and Denny from Portland. And on top of that, if we look at the record for most free throws attempts in the season, SGA not on that list. So all that y'all keep pushing that he foul bait, he this and that. That's not the case. The case is when a team just dominate and they winning this much, people always find little reasons to pick holes on at them. They did this with Golden State. They do this with every great team. So that was my point to that. But what was the topic, BJ?
Thank you, CJ.
You kind
I'm
of just
surprised you
covered it.
didn't say that,
You
Kurt.
kind of just
Playoffs.
covered it, CJ.
Playoffs.
Oh, well, all right. Well, to YD point, I'm gonna start with the East first. To YD point, that it ain't start in game 3. It started after they blew the Hawks out. After that, the Knicks, like, I ain't gonna lie. Besides that game 1 against Cleveland, I think the Knicks making people believe they really got a shot against OKC. Because if they role players can step up like they is, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, you got Landry Shamet stepping up, and Jalen Brunson gonna do his thing. And what think about what Cat doing, Mike Brown is putting him in great position. And I think what Mike Brown got from Golden State is him playing with Draymond Green. So he playing Cat in position that Draymond Green be in, so making him more available. So now instead of Cat just being a 3-point threat, he a passing threat. He find the backdoor cuts and wide open plays, and that take the pressure off Jalen Brunson on the offensive end. And on top of that, they got players that can match up with anybody at every level on a team. So I feel like the Knicks, they definitely gonna go to the finals. I don't know if it's gonna be a sweep or not, but they're gonna definitely go to the finals. Now with OKC and the Spurs, I like Rich Point. They is good at adjusting and like coming with new strategies. And a big strategy that I think they found, even from last game with Jalen Williams, he hit his shot. So now they can put players like Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren, the space Wemby out and get them away from the basket. So now it's easier for OKC players to play in the flow of their offense with a different lineup. So I do respect that. Throughout the series, they showed that they really a great team and they battle tested. Because one thing about great teams, they know how to adjust, and that was the main thing about good teams and great teams. Like with the Suns back in the day, the reason why they couldn't beat because they didn't know how to adjust. I know they had bad defense, but sometimes great offense can outweigh you having bad defense. Like one year, like I think one of them years, Phoenix Suns had the potential to win a championship, but they didn't adjust to the elite teams. So I give credit to SGA and OKC for that. But I think it's going to be OKC and the Knicks. And to be honest, I think this the Knicks year.
I do too.
Okay, that's a good take. It could be.
Yep. All right, so we got 2 cents, man. What's good, 2 cents?
What's good, fellas?
Man, 2 cents be talking shit, bro, on that motherfucking on that goddamn on that TikTok.
Oh, I ain't went on there yet, but you know how I do. I was just giving you your props earlier. That's all. It was just a light-hearted joke because you normally you did your thing. Just put it like that. I leave it there. But just start with this, bro. Yeah, this weekend. For one, I'm a veteran. Number 2, my birthday is my birthday weekend, and I'm in San Antonio. Now I already know what's up with San Antonio. I'm not gonna go off the bridge with that cowboy stuff. I stay here. That's all. It's our year. I didn't hear this stuff for 30 years, so I'm not gonna hear that about the Knicks. This the damn same boat. You know, if they win it, oh well. But I win anyway. If the Spurs win tonight, guess what? The series starts over 0-0. I'm cool with that. But at the end of the day, they was trying to be a little funky, a little cocky-ish about what they saying and what they did, because they do have a tight squad. If you just look at it top to bottom with rookies of the year, all that 6-man of the year and all that defensive players, they're legit. But I wanted a gentleman's suite, but I'm in San Antonio, I ain't trying to get jumped. This is one of the cities you do not play with their team. I think it's like LA, like the Raiders used to do in Philly. Don't play that down here in San Antonio. Yeah, they dead serious about their squad.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And what's the other fact? Oh, Wemby. Wemby is the only person in the NBA can stop Wemby. At the end of the day, like I'm like, thank God he shot a 3-pointer. Because we know what that man, I know what it is. The man from over there, France, and playing ball, they don't like to get beat on. They really don't. So that's why I'm like, this is how OKC and they coach is they smart enough to know, yeah, hit him. Man, Hartenstein cannot. All he doing is grabbing him, hooking him, and all kind of things, doing the Draymond play. And it's working at this point in time. Go ahead.
No, I just said little stuff. I'm agreeing with you. He's doing little stuff. He's not even doing major shit to him, actually.
At all. Yeah, leaving the game with a couple of points. But I already knew Wemby only averaged he averaged 25 points. So when he gave us that 41 piece, I knew what was up. I say, next game they play, he's going to act like he never seen a doggone basketball, and he's going to give you like 19, 20 points. This is what these stars do, and they do these prize picks things or whatever. I'm like, what? If you put it on a graph, ask AI to put it on a graph, you will see what I'm talking about by number ones and number twos. They keep giving you garbage. They'll give you a great game, garbage game, great game, garbage game. And that's why I look at Wemby's going to bust somebody in the head tonight. I ain't saying they're going to win, but Wemby going to do his thing tonight. You look for 35 or 40 pieces. And I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm going to drop back down.
Yeah, you might be right about that. You might be right. Wemby, I think he's going to have a great individual game. And I think the Thunder's going to be expecting it. And I think Shea is going to meet him right there. I think they're going to both have good games tonight. Because Shea, he had a good game too, but he's been efficiency. He's been bad. So we ain't really seen him before SGA.
Y'all don't think he would have did that in game 3?
Who, Wemby?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think Wemby's gonna have a 40-point game tonight. I think he is gonna try to step up.
I don't either.
I think he's gonna be more aggressive. I'll say that for sure. But
and to me, that's where he gonna fuck up, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Nah, he has to be more aggressive. He has to be more aggressive. He got it.
But where is he gonna be aggressive at? Because he don't want to play in the post. So you want to take him off the dribble every time? You want to see Wemby on the perimeter?
Yeah. He can pump right now, bro.
He said he talked to KG, didn't he? He said he talked to KG, didn't he? He better be in that paint. If he ain't in the paint, bro, it's not gonna be
shit, he could have talked to nigga. This is the playoffs. You supposed to have that shit figured out by now.
That's Tim Duncan.
They hit him too hard, bro.
Yeah, he's right. Exactly. Tim Duncan right in the backyard with him.
That's what I'm saying. He has everybody. He's backed by a lot of superstars, bro. That's why I'm really trying to.
Yeah, you got Greg Popovich, right? It ain't the mentorship in San Antonio that's the problem. It's the same thing too. Said it's the mentality that Wemby wants to think he's a 7'4" Kevin Durant. Nah.
Yeah.
He challenging the wrong player. He challenging Steph Curry. He need to be challenging like Olajuwon.
He plays.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be Olajuwon, man.
Nah, he can't be Olajuwon, big bro.
He can't be Steph Curry either. But he trying.
He don't got the footwork. He still look clumsy as hell when he be doing certain moves.
Yeah, everybody can't be Olajuwon.
He just like, to me, Wemby is an offensive foul waiting to happen, bro.
Right. He should go to the line at least 20 times. Man, the way they hacking him, bro, they are going to foul him. And he just getting tired of getting banged and hit in the face and all
what?
Kind of,
he soft then because nigga Shaq went through way more than that.
I know you 7'5". But he don't weigh as much as Shaq though.
Yeah,
not even close.
But he taller than Shaq.
Yes, but he don't weigh as much as Shaq. Shaq had weight, so Shaq could probably take most of that.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying.
Mingo's making a good point. That's a good point, Mingo. That's a good point.
I'm saying he's 7'5", bro. The referees is gonna give the smaller players some leeway, bro.
Nah,
shoot. Let me get to Kumba real quick though, man. What's good, Kumba?
My God, what's up, y'all? Real quick, I'm gonna come in and I'm more leaning towards Wemby on this one. I mean, first of all, he defensive player of the year, and that's not like a question to me. And let's look at that first. You know, all these other players we'll be talking about, and I mostly be agreeing with BJ. They don't play no defense. And even when we talk about Shea, I got a lot of respect for Shea. I think Shea is top 3. You know, so but he didn't play no defense like Wemby. And this Spurs team they got around them. Hold on, right quick. This Spurs team they got around them. That team not really that good like that. Now, did they win some games without him? I know that's the thing people want to jump to. Yeah, when it's a ball club that they decent and they can win some games without him, but they ain't nothing without actually Wemby, the defensive player of the year, and he is great offensively. Now, a lot of y'all be saying he get pushed around. He's trying to be KD, trying to be Curry. I agree with that. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with that, but I also think that come down to coaching as well. The players he has. Somebody was talking about Castle earlier. He turning the ball over, and they can't feed the post. I have Wemby touch the ball every time if I was the coach. Like, at least touch. I'm not saying he got to go and get, but it was like Shaq back in the day. Like, Shaq didn't have to score every time, but why would you not let that guy touch the ball? Like, that's he going to draw some attention and get people open. And it's like he be struggling fighting these little dudes asking for the ball. Like, get him to call the play to get him the ball right away. And yeah, they do have a point guard problem. Like, I do like Fox. I don't know if he's the perfect fit, but he been hurt. And they don't learn how to get the big man in the post. Now it's partially his fault too, but this is the game. I will say this for y'all who going against Wemby a little bit more than me. This game is big for him. Now I'm trying to stick up for him, but if he let me down tonight, I'm gonna be looking silly. But this is the big one. I'll let it go after that. We're gonna see because I know the game finna come on. But that's all I'm gonna say for now.
He's finna let you down,
Hey, big bro, you just hey Kumba, you just said that the Spurs had a whack team around Wemby?
Man, no, they all right. They decent. I did say that, but
That's cap.
I don't think this
That's
team
cap,
is.
bro.
If you put
That's cap.
Shea on
Kumba, that's cap.
OKC, wait. If
That's
you
cap,
put Shea
Kumba.
on this team, they not better than OKC all around.
Well,
If you
ain't
put Wemby
nobody
on OKC, they still gonna win a championship.
said it was better than OKC, but
That's
it's
all I'm
not.
saying.
But this team
I
not
don't know
trash
about that.
either
I don't
though.
know about that.
Wait. So do y'all agree? If you put Wemby on OKC, they still gonna
Man,
win a
nobody don't
championship.
know,
If
bro.
you
That's
put Shea on the
hypothetical.
Spurs,
Nobody don't know that. It's hypothetical. We don't
I
know.
don't know.
but we do know. You do know what I'm trying to say, though.
Bro, the Spurs, bro, the Spurs will be a great team, nigga, with Shea instead of like on that team, big bro. I ain't gonna lie to
Okay,
you.
and what would OKC be? Would they be a great team with Wemby?
They'd be a good team. They would be a good team. Yes.
Why do y'all do that, bro? Why
Yes.
do y'all try to mix and match
Okay,
teams?
so that's all
Why
I'm
y'all
saying.
do
The
that?
Spurs, if you take both Shea and Wemby off the teams, Spurs is not as
Bro,
good as
you don't know
OKC.
what them teams will be with those players, because they have to change up
We
their
do know
whole
what they'll
team.
be because
No, you do
OKC
not.
been balling
Bro,
for
you do.
years.
Listen, man.
Hey, bro. Hey,
Listen. When
bro.
y'all
Hey,
do
bro.
that,
The
I hate
Spurs,
when
bro.
y'all do that.
The Spurs got several. Bro, the Spurs got
This shit.
several lottery picks, bro. All them dudes, them guards that you see on the perimeter, those are lottery picks, big bro.
It's a
But when
bad
y'all
joint
do
right
that, bro,
Bro,
here,
I hate
answer
man.
my
it.
question then. Is
Forget
OKC
all that.
better? My fault. Go
Forget
ahead.
all
Go
that.
ahead. What are you saying?
I hate when y'all do that. Try to mix and match players with different teams. Do you know when you
Yeah.
take a player off a team and put it on another team? You know you got to change up the whole scheme and the whole everything. Maybe those players may not even fit with that player
That's
new
true.
player
That's
that you
true.
put on the
That's
team.
true.
It
Bro,
don't
you know,
matter.
ain't about
All
all
you
that stuff.
just said that team will be
Bro.
just as
No,
good or
it
better
ain't
with
the
Wemby
team
on
that's
it.
just. Listen, bro.
He be
If you know
dogging out Chet.
basketball,
He be dogging
it's
out
not as
Chet.
easy as just
I agree
switching the
with
player
Mingo.
on the
I
team.
agree with Mingo on
That
that
ain't
one.
how that
And
works.
he
You
a
know that
dog
ain't how
out
that works.
Hartenstein. And
No,
even
he's
Shea will
not.
tell you right now, if they could trade them fools
Hey,
for Wemby,
bro.
he'd do it in a heartbeat.
Okay, and
Hey,
that's one
bro.
thing.
I'm
That's
Hey,
not
one
bro.
agree with
thing.
that. I ain't gonna lie.
SGA.
I
This
agree with
nigga
that.
sound
I
like a
agree with
sore
that.
loser,
Hey,
bro.
bro.
Hell,
Hey,
He's
bro.
like a
Hey, you
sore
want me to be
loser.
honest with you, bro?
Nigga sound like no
SGA
credit. Nigga
would
sound like
fit
a sore
more with the
loser right now,
Spurs,
bro.
nigga, than Wemby would fit, nigga, with the motherfucking Oklahoma City
What
Thunder.
are you talking about?
I,
If you took Chet off and put Wemby in there, there'll be a better team right now.
Bro,
hey,
that ain't how
If
this.
you took
So
Wemby off for the
I thought we
Spurs
was
and put Chet there, there wouldn't
I
be
thought
no
we was
team like
swapping
this.
hey,
I thought we were
BJ,
swapping out
hey,
SGA
BJ,
and Wemby.
But
boy,
y'all got
sound like a
this.
sore loser.
For this
It's a
NBA to
bad
be,
joint.
for this
Hey,
NBA to
Rich,
be, for this,
Rich, what
for
you
this
said.
NBA to be so great, bro, y'all got a loser mentality. For this
Hey, why?
NBA to be so great, like y'all
Hey,
claim
Yo,
Rich,
it
I love
is,
it, Rich.
yo,
I love
y'all
it.
got a loser mentality.
Hey,
Mix and
Rich,
match
one
this
time,
player, put
bro.
this player on this team, take that
to
player off that.
everybody,
Like what?
to everybody, Spurs was just the best team in the whole
I'm
world.
about to
Now,
say, where's the Spurs? Where's
now
my
these
Spurs
niggas
fans
is
at?
trash. Oh
Hey,
Hey,
my
Rich.
hold on. Hey,
god.
let me
Rich,
address
say
it,
that
my
louder,
man.
Rich, please. Where's my Spurs?
Yeah, I don't
So
like.
all of a sudden,
I
y'all
don't like
think the
that shit.
Spurs is good as
I
OKC?
don't like that shit,
That's
bro.
wild. That's wild. We
I
all
don't like
know
that shit,
Wemby
bro.
is the player on that team that's making that team go round. Are y'all trying to tell me if you took him off, they're gonna be in the same position they in? You can put any other player on there besides Wemby.
Are you
I'm
saying you putting
crazy, man.
SGA, bro? Are you saying you taking Wemby off and putting SGA on?
Hey, Rich, let them go, Rich. Let them go.
Yeah, if you swap them on each team, if you put Wemby on the OKC, they'll be better.
I thought they beat. Hey, look, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I thought they beat OKC 4-1. I thought they was a good team. That's what I thought.
You letting Wemby defense
Rick, this a bad
cloud your mind, bro. He still got no love on the offensive end, bro.
Okay, so y'all think
whooped
the Spurs
SGA
is
all
just as
year.
good as a team as OKC? I don't even understand this right now.
But check it out. We're gonna find out.
Doing this,
We're gonna find out tonight who's the better team. We're gonna find out tonight. It's time for the game to start. So y'all ain't gotta go back. Get the hell out of here. So y'all go and watch the game, man. We'll be back here another day.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Bet
All right, man. All right, love. Hey, YD, I'll meet you up on the email, bro. I'll meet you up.
All right, hit me up. Hit me up, bro.
All right, bro.
If BJ slide back tomorrow, BJ.
I'm gonna try to make it, yeah.
So we can laugh at Kuma.
Okay, all right. I can't wait for this game right now. I'm gonna be there.
No, it's like no, Kuma. Say no. The series not over yet. No, the series.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
What you stupid as hell?
35.
I know. Salute.
Salute y'all.
Salute Kurt,
Always a pleasure.
DJ, Rick, everybody, man.
Salute, brothers. All right, man. Passionate group. Always love the people that come on the show. But Rick, it is time for that game between OKC and San Antonio. What we thinking, bro? Who you got tonight?
Well, I'm rolling with the Spurs, man. I'm a Texan, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll with the home team. But with saying that, the home team, Wemby, we gotta have a killer instinct from the start to finish, man. We're gonna have a chance. Because OKC is not gonna let up on you, and you gonna get hit on a little bit, but we gotta play through it. Man. What about you, BJ?
Man, I'm kind of torn because I got OKC winning the series, but I had them winning in 6. And based off how the series has been going, it's on the Spurs. It's on not just Wemby, but the coach to adjust because OKC, you ain't made them adjust to nothing. And Shea, now that he got these shooters around him, McCain came out the woodworks. Caruso been playing like he's an all-star. Case and Wallace been playing some great ball. Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams, shooting threes. They got a lot of weapons off that bench. So San Antonio, they're going to have to find. And I don't know who's playing tonight. Is Fox playing tonight? I didn't see the update, but they got to see what they're going to do about that point guard. They're going to take care of the ball. Is Wemby going to go off on offense? This guy's going to hit 3-point. It's a lot of questions, but I'm going to take a jab. I'm going to say OKC win tonight.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm going to say.
That's fair, man. Well, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who was in the panel, everybody who was in the chat, man, we appreciate y'all. You know, me and BJ, we appreciate y'all. We are back, man. We always been here. Just get a little busy, but we are back, man. So, you know, we're going to keep feeding y'all. BJ, is anything you got to say to close the show?
Nah, man, let's get to this game, bro. Pull up family. It's BJ. That's my boy Rick. And we out. Salute and peace.
I'm feeling good, feeling alright tonight. I'm feeling good now. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, homes. Yeah, feeling right. I feel good, I feel alright. Cruising through my neighborhood on a warm summer night. I feel good. That's right, I feel good now. Summer night. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep it top on drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning
call the ruca on the phone, let her know I'm home alone. It's 7:30 and the sun's going down. It's a summer night and the fun's going down. I pick her up and she looks all dolled up, sitting passenger in my rag and Paula. Yeah, I let her know that she looks beautiful to me. The world's an ugly place, but she is such a sight to see. The kind of woman that would put up a fight for me. The kind that wants to spend the summer nights with me. The temp was 80 and I'm cruising with my lady, playing some Rafi Bagan. Ooh, baby, baby. I see my homeboys and the cruising in their rides with their ladies sitting by their side. People think we look crazy, but I think we look classy. But then again, that's only if you ask me.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the phone and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights.
My homeboys throwing the backyard boogie, so everybody gets together to unwind, relax, and have a fun time. The DJ spinning, so I grab the mic and be like, ain't nothing like them summer nights. The party's packed with beautiful women and the gang of the homies that wanna get with them. And they'll say anything just to hit them, and it's usually a nice summer night when they did them. I don't know, it must be something in the air. Can't help but have a good time because the feeling is there. To some people, the feeling is rare. They're at the pad saying, God damn, I wish I was there. To have a drink, have a token, hook up with someone fine, but the kind that looks up. Gotta keep some pisto in the cup, party until the sun comes up, but we give up.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the phone and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Smile on your face, gotta try to have a good time with your life, otherwise it's just a waste. Either way, I'm gonna party just in case, like Prince party like it was 99 and 87, 88. I couldn't ask for no better weather. I'm right next to the Pacific, to be specific. The candy paint job, close under the moonlight, as I close out my summer night and say goodnight. It's time to put the top up and park it, drop it, unplug the ground, roll up the windows and lock it. Walk in the pad and fall into bed as she lays on my chest to rest her sleepy head. And we do this all night long, from dusk till dawn. But it's not quite the same when summer nights are gone. But even when they're gone, it won't be long. 8 more months and once again it's on. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the phone and we just don't stop.